And we are live again. Welcome to the WrestlePurists AEW Dynamite recap. It's the road to AEW Full Gear next weekend, November 23rd. So yeah, things are picking up. A few things have been announced, etc., etc., etc. We're going to get into all of it, hosted by myself, Charlie, Marcus, and we've got Rob lucky enough to join us again this week. So hopefully you don't crash out again or anything like that. But you know,
I got some shit to talk about. Yeah, if you were my stream, I said I had some shit to say about a lot of shit, and I said I was gonna wait to do it here on the Dynamite review formally. So,
I saw Brit Baker tweet last night, so we'll see how it plays out from Rob.
Oh my god.
Well, yeah, man. Like I said, Rob's joining me, Charlie, and Marcus this week. We're going to talk all the highlights, the lows, and whatever you guys want us to get into. A few news bits as well that have came out throughout the day. But first things first, please like, subscribe, send any super chats, any questions, any takes, any topics you want us to get into, anything like that, and we'll get into it. But yeah, hope everyone's doing good. Marcus, what's going on, bro?
I'm doing all right. You know, Dynamite was a show. It wasn't like spectacular. Wasn't awful.
Ups and downs.
Cool little watch. It was all right. Ready to talk about it. Got my brother Rob in here. That was good, brother.
I'm doing all right. You know, Dynamite was a show last night. I thought it was good. I did think Dynamite was good. However, unfortunately, there were some things that really, really annoyed me. So I said, you know what? I am going to do the Dynamite review tomorrow to get my shit off because, you know, that's where I need to be.
You know, you need an outlet. That's what's up.
Listen, Mark, I don't know if you've noticed this, Marcus, yet, but have you noticed that Rob, you know, he's got a lot of like built-up anger lately, you know, and the slightest segment that he doesn't like is just it's enough, bro. You know, it's enough.
Hey man, why does he have built-up anger? Why is that, Monty? Do you know? Are you aware?
I don't know what's going on with him. You know,
when I seen that
the election, you know,
maybe.
Yo, when I seen Rhea Ripley come back on Monday night, I was I was like, yo, is this lady serious? And then Ridge Holland was the hottest heel in NXT, and I was like, oh my god, I was losing my fucking mind. But
that bell's ready to get banned on not one but two different apps.
Theory, man.
It doesn't take him a lot, you know, these days. Raw spoilers getting going.
I can't, oh my god, WrestleMania season is gonna kill me. WrestleMania season is going to kill me.
It's gonna get disgusting.
Dwayne will be back, bro. We'll be all right. We're gonna be eating good, you know.
We are, but
once again, he's just had another Hollywood flop, you know.
Oh my god, yeah, I was about to say, yo, did y'all see that? Did y'all see that Rotten Tomatoes, nigga? Did y'all see that Rotten Tomatoes? Did y'all see that Rotten Tomatoes?
I don't know what you're talking about. So
yo,
I am very
Dwayne had a new movie. It was
is this the Red Santa?
Yeah, and it was a budget of $250 million, and that bitch hit 30 to 35 mil opening weekend. You know what that means, Charlie? You know what that means?
That means The Rock's going to Mania, brother. That's what that means.
That's what it means. We're eating good, people.
This is the thing with The Rock at this point. Just
never want to see Dwayne in a good movie again.
Just hope he drops a film before Mania season and it flops so bad he goes into full midlife crisis mode by the time he comes back to TV. Just pray and hope.
I was engaged. Bro, we're back.
It'll make some very funny content, so I'm all here for it. I don't care about the Fed, so yes, do the weird shit. I'm all here for it.
He's gonna crash. You know, like the end credits like show up during like WB TV now. He's gonna crash out on the people doing it. He's gonna say, "No, fuck that! Turn that shit off."
No. You know what he's gonna do? You know what he's gonna do? He's gonna do the end credits. He's gonna yo, put my name in that shit, nigga. Put my name in that shit, bro. Yo, put my name in that shit, bro.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
He said, "Hey man, I beat the law. I got Jacob in the company. You put my name in that shit, brother."
I love you, Dwayne.
God,
oh man, looking forward. So this is what I'm saying, Rob. We're going to be eating good Mania season. You know, Dwayne will be back. You know, it's another box office flop. He's locked in.
Unfortunately, that one's flop, but unfortunately, Moana's gonna do very good because it's Moana.
Yeah, probably.
Oh shit, that is a thing that's happening soon.
He's
personalities and all
honestly
that.
very good. So we won't have him next year, the whole year, unfortunately.
But, you know, but yeah, shout out Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Sure.
You know, he doesn't get enough credit. You know, he's
This not very well
hidden
known
gem.
talent making waves.
Moana flop, Moana flop, Moana flop.
Moana's not gonna flop. I'm so sorry, Rob. It's really not gonna
Oh
flop.
my god,
it's over.
We gonna find a way.
It's so
You know what?
Joe.
He gonna be like, "Hey man, I was gonna stick around, but Moana 3, you know." It's like, nigga, y'all ain't even started.
We're gonna make sure it doesn't break even by like just a couple $1 million, and he's gonna go crazy. We're gonna make sure. Don't worry.
No shit.
Hashtag boycott Disney. That's still a thing that people do, right?
I don't know, man. I'm honestly terrible for keeping up with it. You know, I should probably be a bit better, but you know. Anyway,
I try my best. But
on that note, Charlie, how are you doing today, Charlie? You good?
You know what? I'm doing great. Having a great time. Had an interesting week, but can't really complain, to be honest. Someone asked earlier. Yes, that is a Dalmatian. His name is Oscar. For whoever was asking. Oh shit! I'm knocking things over. Yeah, it's my baby. He's lovely. He's not a baby. He's like 9 years old, but he features on the channel sometimes.
Unk. he's Yo, speaking of having a weird week, our friend, man, our good friend Ibu of WrestlePurists, back with Hangman, brother. People are acting crazy because of his fightful announcement, and I was speaking to him earlier, honestly, saying like I'm surprised of like how many weirdos there is, you know. Like I was expecting like a few little comments from the hashtag that side of Twitter, you know, but like Jesus Christ. It's like Evo can never catch a break on Twitter, can he? You know?
Yo, Evo would be like, "Yo, I love this WWE segment." So niggas would be like, "Yo, so you hate AEW, right?" Like you, because I never see you say this about AEW, and then he'll be like, "Yo, this fucking WWE good, no AEW good." And he's like, "Oh, so you hate WWE then?" Because I don't see you giving this. I'm just like, "Oh, brother." You know, like,
bro, the funniest thing is they be tweeting out that picture of him and Tony Khan that one show, like LeBron hitting sidestep threes. It's like, guys, what is wrong with y'all? He explains very clearly what happened in the photo. First of all,
it's fully out of context. He's so nasty, bro.
Very honest about how he feels about what goes on the product, on both products, both ways. He's not saying, "Man, you know, this is the best product of all time. There's nothing wrong." No, you fucking freaks.
Listen, man, he's like I said, he just can't catch a break, bro. You know, he just can't catch a break.
It's like Charlie Brown.
Indeed.
He kind of caught a break. You know, it's good news for him. Obviously, you know, he's got another gig. You know, he's got a new booking on late Monday nights. Doesn't clash with any of our bookings. You know, I couldn't block it. You know, it's
I'm very sad about that.
You know, I reached out to our lawyers, you know. And,
what lawyers?
You know who. You know who.
Okay.
You know.
Hey, man.
I reached out to our lawyers, and there's just I couldn't block it, man. There's nothing I could do. But you know, Ibu's he's gonna be making some money. And I don't know, we're gonna have to start taxing him or some shit. You know, taxing him for streams. But I'll share it around. You know,
Will it be on time?
I'm fair. You know.
Oh, dude.
Maybe
I'll reach out to my lawyers then. In that case, what you mean?
Yeah. All right, so this is a Dynamite review, apparently. A review.
Sometimes.
I use that term very, very loosely on this channel. But you know what? I got a couple of super chats. We got like 4 or 5 super chats. Let's just quickly. And Jean-Pierre $2. Kenny Omega's interview is more interesting than Dynamite. I haven't got round to it just yet, but it looks pretty good. Obviously, a Kenny Omega not sit down interview. It's on like Zoom or whatever it was that he did with Sean Ross, but an interview nonetheless. Not like you get loads and loads of Kenny Omega interviews all the time. So Yeah, I know AO's done a few tweets, a few transcriptions from it. So, yeah, man, it's looking. I've always got time for a Kenny Omega interview. I think everyone here has. You know?
Kenny Omega shows
Absolutely.
face. I will be there. Kenny Omega says I'll be wrestling somewhere. I will be there. Kenny Omega just pops up to say, "Hello, guys. I'm alive. I will be there." That's my Pookie. I will be there for my Pookie.
Real. That's so real. So real.
Listen, man, people love Kenny, man. It's we all love Kenny. You know?
Like he almost died the last time we saw him on TV before the ending when he came back. Like I will always be there for that man on everything.
Absolutely.
Yeah. In the ring with Jericho and decided he couldn't handle it anymore, you know. He just the Golden Jets. It's like I was in the ring for that Golden Jets promo, and I was just like, I was gonna collapse, man.
My memory hold that entire era of Kenny Omega programming, and that didn't happen. I neuralized myself, and I'm neuralizing the entire AEW galaxy. That didn't happen, guys. We didn't see that. No.
So real. So true.
The worst thing about
that nigga basically said, "Yo, Jericho, at Jericho promo, yo, I can, my shit was just fucked up. I had to go out there and stand out there with that old ass nigga. You say all that shit. I was like, God damn, bro, can you end this?"
That nigga said I was pale, my lips were turning blue.
That's
I went to makeup like y'all can make sure I ain't out there wilding. Like, be honest, please. And he goes out there, he's like, "Oh my God, please save me."
This nigga, save me, bro. Please.
He's
hit the wrap
really
it up.
Golden Jets match.
Hit the wrap it up music on him, nigga.
They used to out there looking like 05 Masawa, bro. It was crazy.
The one of the mad things about all that as well is that, like, especially in hindsight now, when you watch that promo back, like, you could tell that, like, Kenny's like he's going through some stuff, you know. Like, you can see it on his face, man.
Well, people were tweeting like in the moment. They were just like, "What the fuck is up with Kenny? Like, he looks out of it."
People are like, he's not interested.
It's just like he don't care about the angle. Meanwhile, he's like dying in the ring.
Like he's a whole ticking time bomb. Like if he didn't go to the hospital, he didn't say, "Man, I feel like shit." He would have died within 24 hours. Not crazy that is.
Oh man,
I'm happy he's okay though.
And Champion again, $2. Appreciate it. Still waiting to see what Moxley sees. #, this angle shake my head. Yeah, that was
it was kind of crazy.
False advertising AEW. that
was crazy.
Oh my God, yo, that's one of the things. Oh my God.
We don't need to start Rob Office early, you know. We'll get to it though. And again, $2. Appreciate it, brother. Stardust, it's over, boy. It's coming home in Vegas.
Let's go.
Obsessed.
Final boss engaged, you know. And that's the Sultan, $5. Appreciate you. I meant this with the utmost sincerity, dignity, and seriousness. Has someone had a serious convo with Adam Cole about that time? Bro, honestly, genuinely, as genuine as you're being, I've had that, like, obviously I said like last week, and pretty much every time he's been on TV, but the time is crazy, but I literally had that thought. Like, these super chatters have thought earlier, like, surely someone's pulled in, like, one of the women, like, anyone, bro, like, someone's, like, it looks crazy. it's like,
it's so wild.
Bro, he's the same color as his Tron. Like, I'm so serious. He's the same color as his fucking
aggressive.
Like, bro,
no, I literally was watching Adam Cole matches on Twitch last night, and I was like, yo, even if Adam Cole just looked like this, like he was regular, he wasn't yellow, he wasn't orange, he was regular ass Adam Cole with a tan. You couldn't really tell the tan was there. And he was literally built the same as he is now. He was just like a little bit toned up. And it's just like, bro, I'm looking at that Adam Cole, I'm looking at this Adam Cole, I'm like, damn, nigga.
Nigga, like, he got rickets.
Did hashtag they clone Adam Cole or something? Is Adam Cole a lizard or something? Like,
bro, you know, Rob, bro, you know niggas was talking about Gucci got cloned when he came out.
Did they Gucci man Adam Cole? Did they clone that nigga?
Oh my god.
Yes, Adam Cole. That's what's going on.
That's fucked up. It's fucked up.
People in the chat are saying, "Oh, it's nearly brown face. It's nearly racist." Bro, listen, it's not even like brown. Like, I think Charlie made a comparison like last week, bro. Remember when Bron Breakker had that crazy tan like a month ago? Like that was like really, really like golden brown. Like that's like when you're getting close to brown face. You know what I'm saying? Adam Cole is like bright yellow,
radioactive,
tinge of green. Like it's
Adam Cole, it looks
crazy.
like it looks like he might have skin cancer and he doesn't know. It's how crazy.
It's insane, bro.
He like the people back in like the 80s who didn't know what melanoma was and didn't know what sunscreen was. It looks insane.
So whoever it is, man.
Somebody talk to Adam Cole about everything, not even just the tan, everything.
Intervention. Hey man, yo,
it ain't working.
Bro, at
back
least
to the drawing board, bro.
Bro, I was saying last night, bro. At least like in NXT, at least he had the same frame, but at least his legs were a little bigger. His legs were fucking I watched Adam Cole versus Matt Riddle. His legs now are smaller than Matt Riddle's arms.
Crazy,
it's like fucking crazy. Wait, what happened?
Spending your free
time watching
Matt Riddle matches.
Who you was watching?
I watched Adam Cole. I watched Adam Cole wrestle a broom last night.
What happened, bro? What happened? Who was watching?
I don't know. The broom was flipping crazy. I don't know what happened.
That broom did a nice knee strike. I don't know.
Yeah, let me stop before
I. Matt Riddle is Eric Bischoff's very first name on the card. You know.
Yo, he was excited. That nigga was like, yo, Monty. That nigga was excited as fuck to have Matt Riddle. He said, "Shit, Matt Riddle's here." Hold on.
It just made me laugh. It's just like the way the tweet from MLW was phrased, like Eric Bischoff for one night only. You know, he's got booking powers, and his first decision is, and it's a Matt Riddle graphic. He's like,
he was so damn excited, like he sounded like Prime.
Drop that graphic now.
I'll drop it my damn self. Fuck it.
Oh man, easy, you know.
I can't wait for that show. Oh, yo,
yeah,
that MLW show the one I watched over the weekend. Oh my god, it was horrible. It was horrible.
When is it? Did you say, Charlie? I'm gonna go on the MLW page.
Yo, that show ended with I kid you not, fucking Dario Cueto from Lucha Underground. I forgot what his new name is. He got kidnapped, and they were trying to find him the whole show. And when they found him, at the end of the show, if y'all didn't know, Selena De La Renta is pregnant. And like they made it seem like her water was breaking at the end of the show.
Oh, I saw that on Twitter.
Bro, I was like,
and I was like, what?
Yo, because I came back because I left during it, and I came back and my chat was like, what the fuck is going on? And so I looked, I literally was just like this is that. I was like, I remember tweeting in the middle of the show. I was like, yo, MLW is horrible.
So MLW is like the combination of the absolute worst version of really cool matches, plus just straight up like 2000s crash TV.
I shit you not, bro. Marcus was there. The AAA show I was watching during that was better.
I am so dead serious. It was.
Yo,
I am not making this up,
boy. What?
Listen, MLW, they're trying some new things. You know, they're trying some new directions, some creative ideas outside of the box. You know. Charlie, MLW one shot.
Let's go.
Eric Bischoff.
Let's go.
He's on December 5th.
Yeah, I wish they were still working
in Queens, New York.
I wish they were still working. With
we gotta get Ibu to go.
Let's fucking go.
Oh my god, could you imagine?
Get
on the ground reporting.
Get Ibu credentials, you know.
We staying in the Queens, baby.
I can't.
He wouldn't do it because he's fucking boring. But just like I'm just imagining like how fucking funny that would be, bro. You know?
That'd be unreal.
It's gonna be A1 wrestle crap, and I can't wait. I can't wait,
bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's what they need. They should keep him because that show I watched was oh my god. Yo, I couldn't. Yo, Alex Kane had a match against a little skinny MJF blonde
Thursday,
right? He had a match against that nigga, and Alex Kane beat him up for 10 minutes. And then some interference from the Four Horsemen, which consists of, I shit you not, Brock Anderson, C.W. Anderson, Bobby Fish, and I was like, And because of them interfering, he rolled him up and won. I was like, yo, this is crazy.
Bobby. Okay.
That's
all
when
right.
I tweeted MLW is horrible.
And it's on
Listen,
Thursday too. When's that ever
Respect
stopped you
the
from going to a
Andersons,
show,
bro.
Jay?
Yo, I know I love the Andersons. Don't trust me, I love the Andersons. But fuck, I was like,
something
yo,
else.
what am I watching?
So
Bumfish.
If you're gonna be wrestle crap, be funny at the very least. That's all we ask of you.
indeed.
Now, MLW is quite funny. MLW is quite funny.
I haven't watched MLW in so long. I might have to tap in for this show though.
It's genuinely a hilarious.
Yo,
promotion.
tap into for that show and nothing else.
It's on a Thursday though. That's so random.
wait. Do you guys know MLW had the nerve with their good catalog from 2018 to 2019 to put all their shit behind a paywall? All that old ass shit that nobody give a fuck about going behind the paywall? Yo, we gonna find you.
Yeah, we know what y'all are. Money laundering operations, and you will never convince me otherwise.
Bro, they just hit a leak as well. They got like 30 mil off WWE, didn't they?
Yeah, they said 20 mil from WWE. They said we're never seeing 20 mil again. Yo, throw that paywall up, bro. We're never seeing 20 mil ever again.
Y'all like Major League Plus?
Up, bro.
We got y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man.
Oh shit.
They,
fucking gardens, dog.
Yo, Corbauer, give me a job, bro. I got you, bro.
No, let the whole four kind of book that promotion, bro. We got you.
First order of operations, we getting rid of Brett Rossi, whatever the fuck his name is. That nigga
Fortune 4, one shot. You know?
Yes, sir.
Brett Ryan Gosling, whatever the fuck that nigga name is, he gotta go.
Out of here.
All right, enough Bischoff. And I don't know how we ended up on it. Oh yeah, because Rob watches Matt Riddle matches. Anyway, done at $4.99. Ideal C2 lineup. On guard, Roddy, Takeshita, Briscoe, Jericho, and Okada are a must. Hashtag Pete wrestling is back. Why are you sticking in Jericho like that?
Yo, nigga said Jericho, and I just said, yo, brother, do you know what year it is, brother?
I ain't gonna lie,
you know where we are.
Jericho. I can't lie.
How many people's in the C2? Is it 8 or 16? Isn't it?
Yeah, 16 people.
Or 12?
It was 12.
It was 12.
It was 12 last year, but I want them to up it to 16. I don't know if
we need 16 this year, Tony. Tony,
please,
Will,
please, Tony.
Who else is in AEW? Great.
Yeah, are we gonna be here for that yo, Monty, are we gonna be here for that show like they did last year when they
if they do one, I'm down.
They did
the
announcing who's in it.
Oh yeah, that was Beast. That was one of our best streams last year.
That's fun.
Yeah, we'll do that again.
Yo, what is it? Yo, and we're gonna live react to it. They're gonna be like Lee Moriarty, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'll see y'all later.
I'm like, that's what's up, gang.
Oh boy.
All right, so let's pretend we get in 16. Let's just be hopeful. You know, hopefully Tony can do it. So we got the blue block and the gold block.
Indeed.
And out of these people who definitely need to be in it, I think Takeshita and Briscoe 100% need to be in it.
Yes.
I mean, Okada's the champ, so we'll be in it.
Yeah.
Don't Hangman in it.
It's automatic. Okada, Roddy. Roddy's a must for me. Can't lie.
Yeah, I agree.
I just want to see him wrestle.
Briscoe. So that's 4. Obviously, Jericho, we're not taking you serious, brother.
Yeah, that will not be happening.
Cole Fletcher. I think he would be very good in it at this point in his career, to be honest.
Hangman,
yes. Returning Bandido if he is cleared. Like,
he's never coming back. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of being sold dreams.
Yes.
I'm sick of the reports.
I'm
sick of it all. You know, I mean, I'm just not getting my hopes up.
It's coming with 21 plex. Believe us.
Okay, so
brother, he's been out this long. They're probably just waiting for the C2 now to bring him back. So
you might as well at this point. It's like 2 weeks away.
Ospreay? Are we getting? Should we just get the obvious ones out of the way? Are we saying
Ospreay?
Throw him in. Yes.
Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Takeshita, Okada, Roddy, Briscoe, Fletcher, Hanger, Ospreay.
I think Kyle O'Reilly's going to be in it.
Oh, I'm not even looking at the chat. The chat is usually this stuff.
Unfortunately,
Beast Mortos is a good one.
That's
a good shout.
Okay, so we'll throw Mortos in there. So that's half of them.
How about Shelton?
Yeah, I would take Sean Benjamin in the C2.
Yeah. I probably
don't know, man, in an eight-man block, though. Yeah, we'll put him in. Fuck it, we'll put him in.
We'll put him in.
We'll put him in for now.
I want interesting
we
people
might think of someone better, though, I think.
You probably
Brian
will, just know what the roster is.
no.
Nah.
AR Fox, no. Mate, actually, AR Fox maybe, but I feel like
if he was
Claudio or
That's a great
Pac.
one.
Claudio, yeah.
All right.
Claudio or Pac.
Who else? Who was in it last year? Brody King. Brody King was a good one last year.
I would say Darby, but I don't know.
Nah, he's going to be world champ, brother. You know,
Yeah,
that's
why I said, because I would throw him
in. I was gonna say you need something to do in between.
Did we say Claudio or Pac? Because that was what I'm asking. Claudio or Pac. Picking one.
Yeah, I think it'd be one or t'other.
I'd go with Pac personally.
Yeah,
I'd go with Pac.
Maybe that's why he had the week off this week.
You know,
probably is, but
we'll go with Pac.
It'd be cool if they did have someone like from CMLL. I'm seeing a few suggestions in chat for that. Sarah would be fucking beast. That'd be so real.
Rouge. Sorry, fucking hell. Rouge.
Yeah. I've done Rouge.
Ricochet.
Oh fuck yes.
You feel like you'd have to kind of put Ricochet in something like this. Otherwise, it's like, what's the point of him even fucking coming to AEW? You know, like
true.
Throw him in beast matches on TV weekly and just let him go.
We need a monster that isn't Takeshita, because Takeshita's not a real monster. He's just a fucking stud. You know, yeah, you can throw everyone around like a monster does, but like, he's just a stud. He's not a real. What about Hobbs?
Hobbs is a good shout. Yeah,
Archer?
You could do the Brody King thing again. Archer, I fucking love Lance Archer, bro.
Archer's very good in these things, to be fair. He always has been. Well, he has been for at least like the last 7-8 years or whatever it is. You know? Out of those three, I'd still go with Hobbs, you know.
Yeah.
Hobbs, Brody, and Archer. I'd go with Hobbs.
Plus, because the youth and like you want to see him do more, and I love how he looked in his return. Yeah,
we've still got 4 spots. To be fair, we've still got 4 spots. Yeah, we've still got 4
spots. Guys in still.
Are we missing any obvious main eventers? Are we missing any obvious main eventers? We've got Ospreay in. We've got Hangman in. In terms of like the other obvious big names, Okada, Takeshita.
Someone just suggested Adam Cole. No, thank you.
Absolutely not.
He can focus on his story with MJF. Get the fuck out of it. Absolutely not.
The weirdest killers in this tournament. Besides, the baseline for shitters in this tournament is Jay Lethal. He ain't even Jay Lethal level right now.
Or Jay White.
Sure.
Jay White's probably going to be in it again. Yeah.
Even though I find it kind of boring personally, sure, I guess.
Bro, I would even put Adam Cole in as a pin eater because they're not going to let him just eat pins. They didn't even let him just eat a pin from Takeshita last night.
Yo, give me 1 second. I'm on the phone arguing with DoorDash.
What are you arguing with DoorDash again?
You know what, Fez? Real? Samoa Joe. Oh my god, if Samoa Joe came back and was in the C1, C2, whatever the fuck this tournament's called.
If he wasn't hurt,
so real.
Yeah,
if he wasn't hurt right now, I'd probably throw in something like Hologram. If he wasn't hurt.
Yeah, let's try not to name anyone hot because I'd be throwing Sam Joe in straight away. You know, we can't do Nigel. He's not hurt, but he's away. You know, he should be back soon, though. But he is away.
I would like them to see. Wow, try that one again. I would like to see an outside talent doing it this year.
I was gonna get to that,
especially if they're up in the field.
Who should we say is the outside talent, though? Who could?
I want it to be a CMLL guy because I feel like that makes more sense than someone from New Japan with World Tag League happening.
Mystico in it, man, because you can't.
No, I wouldn't. I'm not even thinking Mystico. I'm thinking like a Mascara Dorada or like Hechicero or someone like that.
He just wins it.
Yeah, Mystico just wins this too. Beast.
He's gonna shoot his own angles and try to get mask versus hair matches booked for the tournament.
People like Suji can't do it. It clashes with World Tag League. This is what I'm saying.
Plus the dome coming up too. They're not gonna have him do a
exactly. They're not gonna throw someone like that in whenever.
So who's not in World Tag League this year?
Fuck knows, bro.
Zach's in it, isn't he?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Zach's in it as well, like as the world champion, still doing tag league this year.
Zach's in it. Hiromu's in it.
Is Shota in it?
Yeah, he's tagging with like Homna or something like that.
Tomoaki Honma.
What about Oiwa?
Is I don't think he is.
Is he tagging with Zach? I can't remember off the top of my head. Hang on.
I know TMDK is in it for sure.
Is Ishii in World Tag League? No, Ishii is.
That's why he's doing the.
I don't need Ishii, bro.
Like, but if he didn't do the G1 this year, so he shouldn't do the C2. Yeah, it would be objectively funny, but
it would.
I've seen it.
Yeah, ZSJ and Oil are tagging.
It is Oiwa that he's teaming with, yeah. I can't remember off the top of my head.
I don't know who would be a good outsider then, man, because like New Japan, all the New Japan guys are basically. Is Hiromu?
This is why I'm saying.
I'm assuming Hiromu's in World Tag League.
He is. He's tagging with Naito.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking hell.
I think.
CMLL's tricky because like.
Come on, chat saying like Jeff Cobb, like we can do better than Jeff Cobb, people.
I mean, Jeff Cobb's beast, but like.
Yeah, I love Jeff Cobb, but it's 2024. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's still a real nigga though. He's doing the World Tag League anyway, I'm pretty sure, isn't
he? Speedball feels so obvious. Oh, Nakajima.
Nakajima would be sick.
That'd
be so sick. I'm so down for Nakajima.
I just want to see Nakajima wrestle again and not be a freak. Just please, for the love of God, stop being a freak. I want to like you. Yeah. I want to love you. I want to watch you. Kick people.
Oh.
Don't be weird.
Oh, I've just... Actually, no, never mind. I was going to say something, but it doesn't matter. Yeah.
I think Nakajima...
Nakajima would be so beast.
It did light me up a little bit, you know?
CMLL's tricky because you want guys that are like names, but at the same time, they're going to be needed in Mexico like every week. So, what do?
That's... Yeah.
Kushida, Kushida's like, yeah, he's nice, man. Like, everyone who don't like Kushida, you know what I mean? You got to be a bit of a weirdo not to at least have some sort of like, you know what I mean? Like, good feeling towards Kushida. He's great, but it's just like you don't fire me up the idea of him in the C2. Do you know? Whereas like Nakajima, like he can come in and like do like pretend knockouts or shoot knockouts. You know, like
ain't no pretend happening. He will shoot knock somebody out. I guarantee you.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can like add a different like element to the company and tournament. Like,
would be kind of unreal if they put Shibata in it, but I can't see Tony doing that. I mean, well, I could see Tony doing that.
Tony don't give a fuck, bro.
Yeah, Tony don't care. I realized as I said it out loud, I was just like, no, actually, Tony would do that.
Tony don't care.
Why is he on the payroll?
Who's on the payroll?
Why is Shibata on the payroll?
Oh,
think about it.
Yeah, true. Real.
There you go.
Stop saying Shota Rudo. He's in World Tag League.
All right, so okay, I'm making the executive decision of saying Nakajima for the outsider. You know, and he's gonna KO. He's gonna KO Ricochet. He's gonna KO Ricochet.
You know what? That's fucking beast. I'm so with it. That's so real.
Something is wrong with you.
I was looking at it. I was like, who would be the funniest person Nakajima could knock out of the people we said so far? And it would Ricochet by far.
You just slick calling him a geek by doing this, you know that, right? I know your game. I know what you are.
Yeah. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 2 spaces left. We've got 2 spaces. We should be able to think of this pretty easy.
Fuck it.
Who did you just say, Michael?
I said Leo.
I like Leo, and he's very different from pretty much everyone else in there. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I like Leo. Yeah, we'll go with Leo. One more. Who's getting the last spot? What about like someone like? I guess you could class that as Leo, you know. But I was like someone who could like really get like elevated by just being in it, you know, like a fucking. Not Nick Wayne, but like a Nick Wayne. Do you know what I mean? Like someone like proper young, but can like kind of go.
Someone proper young, bro. I wish we could get Kevin Knight in the dub because he would be the perfect person to put in that slot.
I would
Kevin
do
Knight's
anything with
good,
Kevin Knight in the dub. He's so
Kevin Knight's
good.
good. Kevin Knight is good. So once it
We will-
starts, come on, man.
No,
Come on,
no.
bro.
Like I said, we need more shitter. He's not taking pins, guys. That's not gonna happen. Like, so we not putting Ricky in this motherfucker, and I don't want to see him wrestle in this motherfucker like that.
Don't you think? Look, obviously we've already not named way too many people to like include them. But don't you think it would be cool if Tony, like, especially with like an opportunity like this where it's just like the tournament and then it's done, like you can just like put people in it and then don't have stories or whatever after that. But like you could like put Ray Phoenix in the C2 this year.
Yeah.
And it's like it don't hurt anybody. It don't. Do you know what I mean? Like because the C2 will be finished well before his contract runs out, so it's not like he's gassing up Phoenix before he goes to a WWE because it's like there's still going to be like a bunch of time, you know. So it's like, you know, it don't hurt anyone to have Ray. And Ray Phoenix is fucking incredible, bro.
Yes.
That would be equal parts really funny.
Chat is popping off right now about Speedball.
Chat is saying that he's Sean Ross.
I've just seen the tweet.
He's reported that Speedball's heading to. Speedball Mike Bailey appears to be heading to AEW according to those thoughtful slits. Spoke with more detail subscribers. So Speedball's probably going to be.
Speedball's going to be in the C2.
There's the last nine people.
Wait, what happened?
It comes with a Speedball. That's what happened.
It come with Brass Monkey. That's what it come with.
That song's so sick.
In fact, Tony, get on the line. You already got November Rain. Get me Brass Monkey right now.
Appears to be headed to AEW. Yeah!
Let's go.
Oh my god.
Brass monkey. Hey.
That song goes so hard in person, bro. I fucking love it.
C2 Speedball, nigga. He need yo. I might not have him lose. I can't lie.
Hey, we run it back to the Takeshi match for MLW.
Oh, I was gonna say we run it back that Takeshi match again.
We running that back.
Running back that Ospreay match.
I need that on Collision. Make Collision matter again.
Hey, book that in Hammerstein. I need it.
Make Collision.
Oh,
hey, we on it is wait.
What's up?
Good.
Make Collision great again hours. It's big Collision great again hours. We making Collision great again with the C2.
We coming back.
Literally 35 minutes ago, Rob wanted to be bullied at NXT, by the way.
It's okay.
Oh, it should be. I'm definitely not off camera because I'm crying right now because he didn't go to NXT. I mean,
we making Collision great again,
bro. We needed you, bro. We needed you, bro.
What happened, big bro? Bro, please.
Bro, Sean Spears is running amok, bro. We need you, bro.
Rich Island.
Javon need a good opponent, bro. Why'd you go to?
Anyway, people. So yeah, Speedball Mike Bailey appears to be heading to AEW according to those thoughtful select spoke with. And yeah, like I even said at the start of the show, I think NXT needed him the most because they just need like some really like strong depth in their men's division. Obviously, he would add like a good amount of that. But in terms of like him for his career, I think he was kind of like a hard one to place. We just spoke about it, like in AEW, does the Continental Classic, then what? In WWE, he does NXT, has a nice run there, and then what? Does he have main roster upside? He wants to make money, so the Indies is kind of like a no-go. You know what I'm saying? So it's like AEW, I hope for him, it's just kind of an extension and a kind of like a contract to go alongside what he was already doing, you know, where he's just kind of like this world beater that goes around and he has all these matches and like, you know, he does all that sort of stuff. But then we actually get treated to the odd AEW match on Dynamite. Maybe he gets a pay-per-view match sprinkled in a couple of multi-mans or something like that, you know. And and he's got the security of the contract and stuff like that. So happy for him.
Yeah, me too. Because I'm one of those guys that I'm a big proponent of. Some guys when they sign to either AEW or WWE, no matter who, they don't need to really be on American TV like that because like the tropes of American wrestling television don't fit those guys' skill set in the slightest a lot, and it kind of holds them back some.
Mm-hmm.
Even when AEW at times, even if it's a lot more relaxed when it comes to those things, you can just let him go out and just do whatever the hell he wants. Let him work New Japan. Because imagine him on a Strong Style Evolved every so often, or a Battle in the Valley, or going over to domestic New Japan, or let pop in Arena Mexico every so often, CMLL. Why not?
Come back to the UK. I miss you, Speedball.
Yeah,
I love watching Speedball live, bro. This is what I'm saying, though. To your point, I think Speedball's one of those guys that's so much more fun to watch live than on TV, like in a TV formula. So I hope that he just keeps traveling around doing his thing with this contract. Happy for him either way, though. This is sick.
Always. The man got banned from America for like 5 years. I'm so happy
he did. He did. You cannot fault someone in this situation for like taking a big contract like this. So.
100%.
Yeah, man. He's definitely he's taking his bumps, bro. You know, he's taking his bumps. So yeah, happy for him.
Now he's going to the bank.
He does put pen to paper for AEW. Happy for him. But yeah, man. All right, so we've done our C2. Just to quickly go over the final 16-man tournament. Takeshita, Okada, Roderick Strong, Mark Briscoe, Kyle Fletcher, Hangman Adam Page, Will Ospreay, the Beast Mortals, Shelton Benjamin, Pac, Ricochet, Powerhouse Hobbs, Jay White, Nakajima, Leo Rush, and Speedball. That would be fun. That
would be so sick.
That would be based. Oh, you know what though? I'd be tempted to swap Shelton with Daniel Garcia.
Actually,
yeah, that's fair. It depends what he does with the TNT belt. If he's going to be immediately like doing the open challenge gimmick and stuff, then I would leave him out of it this year. But
honestly, I would just do it how the G1 does it, when we have champions in there. The guys that beat them, you can just make them up and line them up as their next challengers anyway.
Yeah, so it makes sense. I'm not against it being in it at all, but it's up to how they want to book the story.
I am pro champions being in these tournaments. Niggas will do jobs.
Me
too.
Kale of Kale, 50 pesos. Appreciate you as always. Only show over the past week that hasn't pissed me off with their women's division is NXT, and that's offensive to my soul. Why is Mariah an afterthought?
You would get Anna J Part 3 on Saturday. That's what you
because they clearly didn't plan out her reign post Tony, and they're still waiting to bring Tony back, so they've fucked up the middle bit, and it's not Mariah's fault. Like, I don't know, AEW have handled her title reign so poorly. To be fair, her in-ring also was a little bit shaky at times, but you know, champ.
Yeah,
it's very much a two-way street.
Yeah, I don't think that promo on Collision helped much either. Oh boy,
it didn't.
Oh boy.
Oh
boy. I have no idea.
If I say what I want to say about Mariah May right now, I would get banned from all types of parts of the internet.
Listen, Mariah May, like the world title reign, she hasn't peaked as a talent the way that we wanted to, like, throughout this reign. And obviously the booking hasn't been as focused, and it hasn't had a clear, like, a good enough direction to get to the Tony comeback and stuff like that. But I guess, like, broadly speaking, just kind of like looking at last night's AEW Dynamite. So we got a Britt Baker match that went too long. That was followed by a Serena Deeb angle that wasn't even like, bro, you can't just throw Serena Deeb out there after a dead Britt Baker match and expect it to like be anything. No, well, like it's just such a nothing, you know. It achieves nothing, and it just does nothing for no one, you know.
Also, who do you think Serena Deeb is in 2024?
Would it kill you to do an angle, you know? And then that's followed by Mina and Harley Cameron shaking the tits on camera, and then it's like at this point I'm sat there thinking, bro, is this all we're getting from the women's division today? And then I remember, okay, they got the Jamie Hayter, like we'll hear from Jamie Hayter, and AEW does this really fucking. I've been saying this for fucking ages, bro. Stop dropping graphics, backstage promos, bro. What are we doing? Why does AEW get away with this all the time, bro? Like, what the fuck? Like, you're gonna drop a graphic, it has to be like live, man. You know, unless it's gonna be like a big, like, if you can do like a graphic for like a big, like, you know, like the sit down with JR.
The sit
And
downs
it's
is
like
different.
it's like a 5-minute segment, you know. But like if you're doing like a 1-minute promo backstage, bro, you can't like doing a graphic. Like someone brought a ticket to see Jamie Hayter live in person, and like you know what I mean? It's crazy, I think. But Jamie Hayter, obviously, she cut like a nice little promo, but again, it was like a minute. And then we got the Julia Hart like vignette, which was cool. But like overall, you know, like we had like what 15, 20 minutes or 15 minutes for the women's division overall. And like
Mercedes went for a wall.
oh of course, yeah.
That was kind of
Camille
funny.
was on my screen again. Fucking
That was actually kind of funny. I can't hold you.
yeah, so we got,
I was-
again 15 to 20 minutes of the women yesterday, and it's like how much of it actually felt like it was like focused with like real
It mattered?
directing, you know? Exactly. It's like okay, we got Mercedes. Mercedes had like a little scrap with Chris and went for a wall. It's like okay, cool. That lasted about fucking 30 seconds. I've already mentioned about Mina and Harley and the Brit and Serena stuff, and it's just like I don't know, man. So
It's really, really unfortunate because they have such good women and they're just not giving them time to show that they're actually good at their jobs. Like I do, like the Chris stuff was cool because like it's on site with Mercedes and that's how it should be with their feud right now. But I don't know, it's really fucking weird. And Mariah not being like focused on it, like granted, I do not watch Collision Info at the moment. I have better things to be doing with my weekends. But
Hey, man.
from what I have seen, she hasn't really been like that big of a focus on any of the shows. So I don't know. It's crazy stuff to me.
Hey, man. Maybe don't bury your entire division with a promo on Collision for one, Mariah. Please don't do that.
I did see that clip. Very unfortunate.
Other than that,
pretty
yeah, it
bad,
was a little odd.
it's been very hit and miss. But the thing is as well, like with a talent like Mariah, with how long she's been on TV, which isn't long at all, I
Yeah,
feel
careful.
like she's kind of producing at a rate that shouldn't be overly like surprising or anything to anyone. Like
No.
yeah, like some other promos are big misses, but like you know, she's got pretty good delivery, she's got a good look, and she's a pretty decent like she's a quite a good worker. She's not an excellent, amazing worker, but she is good. But of course, like she came into AEW and Tony Khan had a plan for her to put her in this position now, you know, to book and build a story to put her in this position now. And it's just kind of like what we always say with AEW, then what, you know? And it's like it's if you are going to put a talent that isn't already like a ready-made like TV star that you know can kind of like carry the load that you're asking them to, it's like you really need to like keep on top of that like booking direction, you know. Like there should never be a like then what. Like Mariah May need like if you're gonna book her, like if you're gonna bring her in and book her to be the eventual world champ after like a 9-month story or however long it was that gets really over and you did a great job with. It's like you then need to zero in on her, man. It's like you can't just like oh, she's champ now, so let's just like book her as any other kind of like champ or champion on the show. It's like because it won't work, bro. You need proper direction and stuff.
Timer should have been short. Is what my thing is.
Yeah, there's that too. It's like because the then what hasn't been focused on properly. It's like okay, she'll just kind of like fill the gap for like Tony to go away and come back, and then I don't know. We'll see. I guess it's starting to pick up now because Mina's back, and obviously that'll probably lead into Tony coming back. Tony's been dropping all the teasers and stuff, but it's just like it's just filler at the moment, and it feels like filler. You know, it's not great. It's not great. But yeah, Kale. The NXT obviously like fucking. They did the big 5. It was a big 5 and 4. Was it a big 5 and 4? No, that was last week.
No, last week.
They did Kalani versus Fallon, which was all right. I probably need to rejog my memory, but everyone knows NXT does a good job with the women's division at the moment. So, Showtime Spurs $5, appreciate it as always. I swear these things like Caesar Superstation are just a bit to make goofy graphics at this point. Always has been, bro. Like even when it was like Mox takes over and it was like the warning sign, and it's like you know, it's just a graphic ploy. But last night's one was definitely the most like egregious, awful, 100%.
Because like I'm implying, it implies that Moxley can like murder people and like seize the means of production or some shit. He just got beat up JD Drake in a promo. Now,
I wanted him dragging.
Like in the vacuum, it was a very good promo, and the Orange Cassidy part was very good as well. But it's like this probably should be far more dynamic than it actually ended up being. But obviously, that was pretty cool at the end too. But again, You probably should take over like an entire hour of television or some shit until the babyface come and kick you out the building, like they ended up doing. Like, do more dynamic stuff,
bro. I'll get into it when we get to that segment.
Engine PN2 I'll buy Darby Sting cosplay is not good. I wouldn't even say it's full on Sting cosplay, bro. It's definitely inspired by it, but
it's not.
I don't know.
Full on.
You know, it's kind of they're trying to do their own thing with it, but obviously the Sting, obviously, like you can tell it's inspired by like Tony Khan, big WCW guy, and that. Obviously the correlation between Darby and Sting's fucking obvious. But yeah, it's you know, I think there's still work to be done, especially with like the Derby part of it. One thing I will say about this storyline though is that of course people like Orange Cassidy's always had goodwill with the AEW audience, but like he has definitely become like, since he's been like focused in on as the guy who's going to be taking it to Mox next, like the crowd has got behind him. Like the AEW audience is willing to get behind someone to take on Moxley, you know, and that's a good sign for this story. So when it gets to the Derby part of it, you know, which we assume is coming, I think he'll get the same. And people love Darby already. Do you know what I mean? More so than Orange Cassidy coming into this story. So
I always find it really funny that people get tired of Orange Cassidy, and then when he gets pushed to like doing something main event level, they love him again. It's always the same cycle.
He's good, man. Then he's brought back fucking Where Is My Mind. He's cutting proper promos and stuff at the moment.
He's doing very good work in this program. I will say
he's great, man.
Yeah,
he's great. He's great. AEW really found themselves. AEW Tony Khan, 100%. They just found themselves a gem with Orange Cassidy. You know, fucking went super viral. And it's like, oh, actually, he's actually a fucking really good wrestler. That's what I think. It's crazy. So, he's awesome.
And you can put him anywhere on your TV, especially as a main event, which you probably should have done last year, but you're doing it now, and it's working like clockwork. So, yeah.
Anjan, is it too much to want Hangman to do more? # more. I don't think it's too. I don't think so.
No,
I've had the same. I've had kind of like the same thought. I don't think it's got to the point where it's like disgusting, because like, you know, like he's in like a feud with Jay. Like, do you know what I mean? Like he's kind of like doing like something, you know, and it's not like he's like fucking working jobbers or anything. But yeah, of course, like with him, I guess you'd say like he won the last match with Swerve. You'd think that like, okay, he's next up, but because of like what they're doing with the title scene at the moment, it would make no sense for Hangman to be like, I'm gonna save AEW. You know, like it's.
I have # thoughts.
Yeah, if I just killed someone, but it is what it is at this point. Like, it's not doing anything like unimportant, I wouldn't say, but as a Hangman fan, you do want him more at the forefront. It is what it is. Like, it's kind of splitting hairs. There's nothing wrong with wanting a guy this talented to be doing something of like crazy note. So it's not crazy to want to do more at all.
I think he should be running through people, and it's actually quite egregious that he's just stuck in back and forth feuds again. But if I go on that rant, then I'm going to be bitching about stuff that happened 6 months ago. So, you know, shout out Hangman. Great talent.
Oh, you're gonna be talking about Swerve Hangman should have been the main event at Wembley.
Yes, it fucking should have been, bro. It should have been.
I know. It is what it is.
All they had to do was not put him in that fucking Owen Hart tournament. Anyways.
Well, they did, and we can't change that.
Showtime Spurs, $5. After his great work in the summer, give me Double J in the C2. I mean, like,
no,
I'm
not doing this today. We are not putting Jeff Jarrett in this fucking tournament, especially if there's only 12 slots.
It's too big of an opportunity in AEW.
Don't ask me.
Shut up, bro.
No, I will say.
Don't ask me.
You want my nigga shut up? No, absolutely not. Jeff
We're not doing it. No, we're not having Jeff Jarrett.
Don't ask me, man.
You're gonna crash out tonight, Charlie, and you're gonna like it. That's what's gonna happen.
Don't ask me, man.
Actually, one thing I will say about the C2, when the blocks are decided and that, I need to know. But the block final, or whatever you want to call it, isn't going to end in some fucking triple threat, bro. That was bullshit. last year.
No, that was absolute bullshit.
That was
was
bullshit.
nuts.
No,
Top
don't do that
talents can
again.
take pins. It's fine. They will be fine.
Don't hit me.
Somebody taking that stroke.
Oh, guitar.
Oh,
No.
Christian Ramos, $2. Appreciate it. Women's C2 tournament would help boost the roster. Yeah, of course. Women's C2. I think
It would give them more TV time. Yeah.
Who we throwing in?
the thing is though, one thing I would worry about with a women's C2 is crowd investment. Because of the AEW women's division not being the greatest book, there's not really particularly like a lot of women that like the audience, the you know, the what do you call it? The average fan at the recent shows, you know, on average or whatever you want to call it, like they're just not invested. Like look at like even like Britt Baker versus Penelope yesterday. It's like okay, wasn't a great match or anything by any means, but it's like Britt's meant to be a star, blah blah blah, meant to be a name, and even if she's not, bro. It's just like the crowd just kind of sit on the hand for a lot, sit on the hands for a lot of these women's matches, bro. It's kind of brutal. So, if they could get the division to a position where, you know, you could be you'd be confident in your fans being able to kind of like sit through multiple women's matches a show, and you know, especially ones that go like over 10 minutes and stuff, give the women time to actually work and craft together like proper matches, you know. Then yeah, go for it. It'd be awesome. I'd love to see something like that, but I honestly don't think the division is actually in the position, not from a talent point of view, but just from like a booking point of view. I don't think there's enough characters in the division that the audience cares about. And again, that's not through any talent, no fault of the talent. They've got some great talent in that division, but the booking's just not meeting at the moment.
There are also some things I would say about doing this that I'm not going to. So let's move on.
But Britt Baker would win it.
Yo, fuck that.
I would commit federal
I was just about to
crimes.
say.
I would commit federal crimes.
Britt Baker would go 8-0. Britt Baker would literally go 8-0.
There are some things that AEW fans want, and then they get it, and it's like, never mind.
Nobody cares. And nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Oh man.
No one cares.
She was ready, boy. What?
I almost just made a very spiteful comment, but I'm not trying to get
Spurs, $5. Definitely think they're not creative enough with the women. Too many Renee interviews. Julia Hart video is a welcome change. Very Twin Peaks. Yeah, the Julia Hart video was cool, man.
I love Julia Hart stuff.
That's sick.
But yeah, I suppose I agree with your point as well, brother.
Yeah, they don't get to sink their teeth into cool stuff enough.
Yeah. There's no depth to a lot of the stories, man. It's just
it's very
anyway.
sad.
Victor Gonzalez, 499, appreciate it. In my opinion, back in time, Kingston should be the one to beat Mox and the Death Riders. The history with all of them is there and perfect.
He's right.
Listen,
good.
I love Eddie, and I wouldn't necessarily complain, but it's too good of an opportunity to put over someone like Darby in this situation.
Plus,
passing over Darby to have Eddie Kingston win would be a misstep, in my opinion.
Plus, it's the entire point of the story is to put new talent over and get them in the forefront. And guys who need to be there for a long time, you want to get them there finally, and Darby is the face of that. Eddie, I love him. We've been down this road. He could be a guy who challenges and loses.
Yeah, I think he should be involved in the storyline if he's cleared and back, and it's still
he'll be back in time for the next Continental Classic. His leg was cooked, bro. I'm not optimistic about his timeline of return.
Yo, they say, that nigga couldn't.
I've learned my lesson with being optimistic about timelines of return.
He cooked his leg and blew his knee out. It ain't happening.
User a heart for $10. The thing about Darby and Orange is they have the same appeal. They can go viral. They can also work a 20-minute classic, 20-minute main event classic. Fans will always take to them. Could both be world champs. Yeah, like at the end of the day, like fundamentally, like when it comes down to it, they're likable. You know, like if you're a fan of AEW, it's very easy to assume that you'll be a fan of Darby Allin, Orange Cassidy. They're both good workers. You know, they're both great at like working from underneath, selling, all that sort of stuff. You know, they're good at rallying up. They're good at rallying up the fans to get behind them. They both have great like comebacks and hot tag spots and stuff like that. And again, like they're just kind of like likable. Darby in a less obvious way, you know. But I think with Darby, it's like you're watching wrestling. It's like, how can you not like?
He's just fucking cool.
You know what I mean? He just the way he just throws his body around. It's like, how can you not like? I don't know if the word's respect or like, you know, but
it's like, dude, how are you still walking? How are you still standing? How are you barely ever hurt?
Exactly.
Yeah. They're awesome, man. And yeah, they both probably do have.
I love that nigga.
They both probably do have world champ potential, both of them. Like Darby, obviously, I think this storyline ends with him, you know, being the guy that like saves AEW world champ and stuff. Orange Cassidy, I do think like one day you could potentially like put the title on him, and you know, could even be like a Mick Foley rainbow because he does have that sort of like, especially if it's like the end of next year. People it's like Orange Cassidy will be like, oh, think how much he's done in AEW, he deserves it, bro. Like it would be like one of those, you know. So yeah, man, shout out all of them.
Nothing wrong with a transitional champ every now and then.
Let's talk about Dynamite. What kind of like body?
Probably should do that. We've been live an hour.
Oh yeah.
We do our thing over here.
Giant Juice versus Hangman and Christian. Hook kidnapped Nick Wayne halfway through this as well, which was, I can't lie, it kind of popped me a little bit.
That was funny.
I can't lie. Sorry, Charlie, it did pop me a little bit.
No, it popped me as well. It's just
it is what it is.
It is what it is. What it is.
But yeah, Hangman pinned Juice. And yeah, it is a pretty decent opener. I don't think it was anything blow away, to be honest. And I think even just from this, man, I could tell that like this Bridgeport crowd was fucking ass.
Sucked.
Oh, it was a bad crowd.
Oh my god, yo, y'all gotta stop going to these Fed territories, my nigga. Y'all gotta stop going there. Yo, and while you at it, my nigga, stop going to Indiana. Stop going to all these bumblefuck cities where these niggas don't care. Either don't care about certain shit or they're just trying to get themselves over. Nigga, we don't care that you're Bridgeport. If I was in the middle of the ring in that bitch, I probably would have said Stanford, nigga. Who gives a fuck about Bridgeport? Who gives a fuck about Bridgeport, nigga?
Like nigga, Bridgeport is a garbage ass city as it is. Don't disrespect to my niggas from Bridgeport, but that city is some ass cheese, bro.
Hey, that's a little too close. That's a little too close. Connecticut is a little too close to New Hampshire. You know how they get down in New Hampshire.
You know who from New Hampshire, Rob? Who from New Hampshire?
No, again.
I know how they get down in New Hampshire. Them white hoods. Them white hoods in New Hampshire say like hotcakes down there. Y'all better check Triple H closet. But anyway,
you know Motorhead the most popular artist in New Hampshire.
Anyway, it's just jokes, bro. It's just jokes, bro. We troll. We do a little trolling.
Yeah, we just playing. We do our thing over
here. Anyway, the crowd was ass. I think we covered that.
Horrible.
But anyone got anything to add to Jay and Juice versus Hangman Cage?
I wish I did because I actually liked the match fundamentally.
I did like the match, but it was just a match. It was serviceable. It did what it needed to do for the stuff going on with these guys.
I like everyone in the match.
Yeah, true. Real and factual. Yeah. Juice Robinson throws a good worked punch. There you go. That's my input.
Yeah, I think that's where we can leave it.
All right. Renee, talking with Mercedes and Camille. They've built a little bit of tension here with Mercedes and Camille because Mercedes was talking about Camille being a bad driver or whatever and couldn't do a job when they tried to run over Chris Statlander last week. And then Chris Statlander comes out of nowhere and they start brawling and stuff. And then Chris puts them both through the wall. So yeah, just kind of like an angle to pass the time, really building some more tension with Mercedes and Camille, which I really wish they weren't doing. You know,
just do it.
And please don't like save it for like a pay-per-view. You know, like oh my god, Mercedes and Camille, like bro, no, just fucking
do that. Do that on New Year's. Do that on New Year's. Whatever. What the fuck they call it? New Year's smash. Whatever the fuck.
New Year's smash.
Yeah. Do it on Saturday. And just get it out the way.
Yeah.
just
leave.
Not New Year's Smash. I don't know why I said New Year's Smash. I don't know why I said New Year's Smash. Do that on Friday, nigga. Shit.
Fuck you, do
Camille don't deserve higher than Friday.
Like nigga, this ain't even a bit. Camille is bad at her job.
Yeah, I love how much
Camille's very bad at her job.
I love how
Listen.
Mercedes just getting on TV, just shooting, just being like, "Yo, are you dumb? Are you like shoot dumb? Or are you like, what's going on here?"
You are ass. That's what you be
It's,
saying. Hey, bro, you gonna tweet about it when it happens, Monty?
Oh, bro.
Hmm.
No, you know what it is though, bro. If they do like, the one thing I'm worried about is that they do something where it's like Camille turns on Mercedes, and no, that's Mercedes' next feud. Like, please,
Oh,
bro.
brother.
Don't do that.
Please,
That's
no.
Yeah, bro. Like
Okay.
we're not doing a second Wardlow storyline here, bro, because it's not.
No.
First of all, that took years
No
to
one
build.
cares.
No.
First of all, that took years to build. Second of all, you can't do the Batista Triple H storyline with everybody. It doesn't work like that.
Besides,
You
at
try-
least
y'all
Wardlow was fun at
tried.
one point.
Right, that as y'all have tried a million times and it don't hit the same, bro. It don't hit the same.
No.
The last one was
It really
Wardlow.
don't.
We saw how that turned out.
Shit, at least I think it could work a little bit at one point. Camille worked with 2 left feet.
Yo, Monty, you think if we get Wardlow in the PC, he could do a little something, or yeah, it's over.
No,
I don't believe
100%.
it.
100. No, I think it's 100%.
And that men's division,
Bro, they've got
I
fucking Rich Holland challenging for the title. Bro.
Yeah, bro, I'd rather see Wardlow doing swantons in the CWC than
I will watch
Rich
him on Deadline.
Holland.
I can't lie.
Yeah,
And
that's what I'm saying, bro. Like it's like Lexis King is a TV regular. You know what I mean? Like,
Wait.
Wardlow would
Now
be-
wait. Now wait.
Oh,
Wait.
come
Now,
on, man.
hold on. Now hold on. That's
No.
good for
Too
business.
late for all this, bro. We're an
that's a little
hour
good for
in.
business. It's a little good for business.
Anyway, Charlie, this was interesting, wasn't it?
Oh no.
Will Ospreay and Cole Fletcher face to face, talking out their issues. You know, Will
Oh, God
Ospreay
bless.
dropping a lot of bruvs, mates, and all that. You know,
Come off it.
you picked up my come off it. You picked
Give
up my
over,
kid
whatever
from,
it was he said.
Yeah, you picked up your kid. You picked up my kids from school with me, bro. All that sort of stuff.
I can't lie. Letting nigga pick your kid up is kind of crazy.
I genuinely had multiple like American friends DM me being like, "What is he saying?" I'm so I don't know what to tell you, bro. Like he's just chatting.
Hey man, whatever
Yeah,
he
that's-
say, he
that's-
said you a clone, nigga. You ain't that one.
You want to pick my kids up from school, son? Yeah, when he kept calling him son, I was like, yeah, that's crazy. I was
Yo,
like,
this nigga think
you gotta do
He little
you
bro
really
jokes so
don't
hard.
Yeah.
It's very funny.
Yo, Kyle, you gotta deal with that. You gotta deal with that, man.
Me personally, I wouldn't say it. I wouldn't call a nigga. I wouldn't tolerate somebody saying I ain't shit. I wouldn't tolerate someone saying my championships don't mean nothing. I would tolerate that.
Bro, nigga, nah, I would have said, yo, I carried that Ring of Honor TV title with pride, nigga. What are you, yo? Why are you
I
on my
was
dick?
in Mexico with it.
Yeah,
Fuck,
I
nigga.
would have said, you know what I said? I was, how did that IWGP World Heavyweight title ring? Oh,
How your neck, little bro? How your neck, big girl?
oh. Now who's on dick?
That's why she gonna broke your shit, nigga. That's what's up.
Yes.
Listen, Ospreay, I think with his promos and obviously just like the way that he talks, like people, like there is going to be people that just roll the eyes or just hate it. But like I do think in this segment that he did talk a lot with like a lot of just like confidence and conviction.
Oh
you know?
yeah,
like
he delivered it well. It was just very funny.
Well, it's a weird one. Like his delivery is like it's Will Ospreay, and you know he's going to do all the things that we were just talking about. He's going to do all the bruvs and the come off it and this and that. And it's like a lot of our friends aren't going to understand him, and you know what I mean. It's not. It's a Will Ospreay promo, you know. But I guess kind of like the point he was trying to make is like talking about all like the personal weight of this feud and like the emotional weight between like them, their friendship and stuff, and you know, there was that little line where it's like, what was it, bro? Like Cole Fletcher talked about like how, you know, Ospreay stabbed people in the back in New Japan, and he's just doing the same thing. And Ospreay was like, oh well, 1 minute you're trying to be nothing like me and shaving your head and stuff, or then the next minute you're saying that you're following in my path, turning on people and shit. So what one is it, bro? Like, you know, what did he say? He's like, are you trying to pick a lane? Are you trying to stand on your own, or are you just another Ospreay clone? You know,
That nigga say you used to be a Crip, now you're a Blood. And you got Bloods and Crips on your team. Plus you was not Empire once before. So I don't want to fight you. I don't want no jersey with you pushing nigga. And plus I was in motherfucking Tokyo Dome one governor fuck nigga. So I want to see something. I'm Mr. Pay-Per-View with it.
he did drop that. That was the one thing that I really didn't like. Like I think
It's
like,
gas. I can't lie.
it's like, bro, I can't do the thing when wrestlers like, oh yeah, but I have like good matches, bro. Like, shut up, you fucking mark. Like, what are we doing? Like, I hate that stuff, man. I hate it when Dave's stars get mentioned. Like, I just.
Yo,
I like that one, Rock,
I can't lie. I can't lie, Monty. You would hate it if I do that too, nigga. I'd be like, yo, fans leaving before your main event ends is crazy. Nigga, the fans don't leave before my main event. Oh, y'all so bad. Yo, that basically, I would have said it in a way I'd be like, yo, nigga, they basically think you boring. I'm nice. Aw, you're mad.
If it was framed like that, if it was actually framed like that, how Rob just said it, of like people don't find you interesting, people care about me, then that's different. But when you're talking about like fucking like star ratings and just like match, like it's such modern woke nonsense. You know,
also we care about the star ratings when you're in the ring. Tell me on the story.
It's objectively a dorky thing to do, but Will Ospreay says things with such like bombastic conviction. I'm like, fuck it. It goes by my head.
I mean, fair enough, you know.
Oh, he's just loud. He just says things loud, and people buy into it, and it's kind of sick, to be honest. But he also says some very just weird things.
That's wrestling.
It is, yeah.
Wrestling was built off that in the 80s. You know,
just say shit. Do you think, Will?
Listen, man, if you say something enough times and with enough confidence, people will buy into it.
They will, I think. Well, if they like you, you know, that's usually the big thing with wrestling.
Life, honestly.
So yeah, this all ended up like at the start of the promo, like Will Ospreay asked Cole, like, "Have you got? I know you got some on, yeah. So like, just the gig is up, bro. You know, you give him the screwdriver." And Will like fucking launched the screwdriver into the ground, and he was sticking out the ground and everything. It was great.
This thing I'll give Will Ospreay credit for this segment. He was really good on the mic. Kyle too in his own way, but Will Ospreay does not being a dumbass and say, "All right, bro, I know you got a weapon. I know you got niggas around you. I got my shooters too. What you want to do? Do the damn screwdriver. Niggas try to jump him. Hobbs, Ricochet, they come out. Mark Davis, they get the drop on them also. So smart baby face. I like it. More of that.
Yes, I do like when baby faces.
The Davis, yeah, the Davis part is interesting, isn't it, Charlie? Because like he comes
power
out,
of friendship, brother.
That's what I mean. Like he comes out and he's like, you know, he's like the backup for Ospreay because they tried to jump him. But obviously, he don't want to put hands on Kyle. He loves Kyle, do you know what I mean? And then when all the chaos erupts and Will Ospreay hits Kyle with a boot, Davis turns to Ospreay like, "What the fuck?" You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? It's like, bro, what do you think?
So what do you think he's doing? He literally pulled up with a screwdriver. Of course, he's gonna kick him in the face.
Yeah, no, did you see the online exclusive, Charlie? Davis.
Did I? I saw it.
There was an online exclusive for Davis and Ospreay like arguing and shit. So
yeah, I saw it in passing. I think I watched it.
So yeah, that's like a layer. Wouldn't surprise me if Davis like turns heel and links up with Kyle.
They're gonna hit the Coriolis on Ospreay. Like the rest's gonna take a bump. They're gonna hit Coriolis, and Kyle's gonna win the match.
Yeah.
Spoilers for Full Gear. Call it the fidget spinner again, you fucking cowards.
Close your eyes and count the fuck.
Close your eyes and count. I do miss seeing that movie. That movie is so sick. Shout
out Mark Davis for that. Really
I want it, man. This is not fair, bro. I wanted Kyle Fletcher to win the world title, not the world title, AEW world title, Ring of Honor world title. This is not fair, bro. This is not fair at all. He was supposed to. It's all Jericho's fault. This is all Jericho's fault. I wanted Kyle Fletcher
still win the Ring of Honor world title at some point.
I wanted Kyle to.
They should take the Lucha Bros approach with Aussie Open.
Bro. I wanted them to run Kyle and Mark in Final Battle.
They still could. They still should do that.
Yeah, they probably can, to be honest.
Bro, Jericho, no, bro, they're gonna run Jericho versus Mark again, and Mark is gonna win in Hammerstein, bro. I'm telling you.
I mean,
it's not.
That's kind of
who else could they run?
Sorry, bro.
It's Mark Briscoe, bro. So it's like even with Jericho, he still has like a 3 1/4 floor. You know. It's like,
Besides, it comes with getting back my bullets anyway, so I'll be there for it.
there you go. All right, so yeah, what Mark's already said. All the guys hit the ring, and all the Mark Davis business, and blah 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 blah. Yeah, man, Fletcher versus Ospreay. I'm with Charlie and her prediction. To be honest, I think it will probably go that way, and in turn will be the biggest night of Cole Fletcher's career to this point. So,
Yeah, Kyle's definitely
as a match though,
Bro, wait, hang on. What is going on here? What is going on in the live
all right.
What the fuck are you not talking about?
One guy can wrestle, the other one not so much.
yeah, I don't get that comparison quite. But
The only comparisons that they have is the fact that they both had bad bleach jobs. Like, come on, bro.
And they're both the little bro to the neighborhood hero of the show. But other than that, Kyle Fletcher's a beast. So is
How Fletcher can wrestle.
one thing I will say about the Full Gear matches with Ospreay versus Fletcher, I do think it'll be one of those things where it'll be like, I think it'll either be like match of the night, amazing, like, and even like kind of like grumpy fuckers like myself will love it, or it'll still be a very good match. Like, if objective is the wrong word when talking about wrestling, but it's like trying to be like as fair as possible. Like, the match will still be good, but I think it could potentially go like NXT peak drama. Like, I do think it could go.
Oh, there's gonna be drama.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, with the emotional weight that they're trying to add to the story, the Davis involvement, and all those different things, I do think it could get to a point where it's like, you know, like they try and play up like the emotional story. Like, Will Ospreay's looking at his hands and shit, and fucking there's like absurd kick out after kick out, and then there's like a ref bump, and then it's like, do you know what I mean? But even that version will still be good. But I do think with how well they know each other, how great of athletes they are, and just how good they are as wrestlers, I do think they can have something that's just straight up like amazing.
I think
without like the obviously it'll have drama in it, and it'll have like some emotion. It should have emotional. I want it to have emotional weight, but I just don't want them to like, you know
overdo
what I mean?
it.
Yeah,
Don't overplay it.
Yeah, like
Just
Kyle's
wait
a
till
good
they have
wrestler.
that the video package with the 480p Rev Pro footage, bro. I can't fucking wait till they play that shit.
There's like a 9% chance you'll probably be in there somewhere. I'm already knowing.
No, because I didn't go to Rev Pro pre-pandemic, bro. I'm not in any of that stuff.
You dropped the bro, didn't
You know.
British ass.
You know.
I did not go to Brit Rest pre-pandemic for many reasons.
That's not even true.
It is pre-pandemic. I did not go to a single Brit Rest show. I didn't start going to shows till 2022.
Charlie was there, bro. You know,
Charlie was not there.
Charlie
knows all the law, but Charlie was not there for it.
He was on them trains. Don't lie to the people.
She was at WCP.
Pre-pandemic,
you know?
I did not go to shows.
Biggest fan of. She saw Rey Mysterio at WCPW. We get it, you know.
Oh my god! If I'd seen Rey Mysterio live, I would never shut the fuck up about it. You would know if I'd seen Rey Mysterio live.
Anywho,
he's on my bucket list, bro. I can't tick him off yet.
That's what's up. Moving on.
Yeah, moving
on. Let's move on. Brit Wrestling.
Lance Archer versus Roderick Strong, falls count anywhere match. Of course, this was good. You know, this was good shit, bro. Roddy, Archer, just two real wrestlers going around the arena, just fucking scrapping it out, you know, just whacking each other and shit, you know. I love these two guys, and it delivered as much as I expected it to. Roderick Strong got the win. That's his third win. He gets his match with MJF at Full Gear. Cuts a little bit of a promo after. He gets jumped by Takeshita, and Adam Cole makes a save. But yeah, I thought this was I think calling it a good bit of business in this storyline would be a bit crazy, but like the match itself, I had a good time with, you know.
Compared to what they've been doing in the storyline prior, this is probably the best thing that they've done. I did like the whole brawl bleeding into the match. I think they did on the show. Happened here, didn't happen with the following match with Cole and Takeshita. I actually thought this match could have gone a little bit longer, to be honest, because they were on a really good groove. Archer rules in this type of environment. Roderick Strong, he's a fucking wrestling robot. You just wind him up and you just watch him go whack the shit out of people. He did a fucking jumping knee over the guardrail. Like, what more can you ask for? Like, I like this match a lot. I would have gave it like 5 more minutes because give it that much time, you probably would have got like 4 1/4 for me personally. I can't even lie. Like, I love it a lot.
It only went 6 minutes 39 seconds.
They did a whole lot of 6
That's
minutes.
a
39
shame.
seconds, I will say.
That's
That's
a
what I'm
real
saying,
shame.
Yeah, they used the time well.
You know, certain Britt Baker certain matches on the card didn't have to go as long as they did for that match to be cut like it was.
Yeah, well, y'all like Chip Skylar? Y'all like Shiny Teeth and Me?
Brother. Oh, brother.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Roddy can work 6-minute TV matches, brother. You know, and so can Archer. And but yeah, to do a Falls Count Anywhere match in 6 minutes is a bit crazy, you know. But,
yeah, why was it Falls Count anyway?
Because Lance Archer, motherfucker.
No, fuck it. Vibes.
Vibes? Yeah,
that is literally all it was. Like, there was no real reason. Yeah. Roddy won with the knee again, didn't he? I think.
He did?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, those knees, the lethal, brother. Kenny Omega, we're coming for you.
Let's
That's my 2025 agenda.
I do need that match.
Roddy Omega.
I need that.
Shout out Roderick.
All day, every day, bro. Like I said, he's got MJF at full gear. So another singles match for Roddy on pay-per-view. Looking forward to that
Very
one.
singles match heavy pay-per-view.
The way I like it.
Exactly.
It's just fair. I'm just saying, there's a lot of singles matches.
I'll fucking take. I love singles matches on pay-per-view. If I'm paying $50, I need singles matches.
Yeah, bro.
Absolutely. But yeah, like I said, it was good how they did like the brawling that led into the next match. Like I said, Takeshita, he hits the ring, jumps Roddy, Cole makes the save, and then we go into Cole versus Takeshita, which was again, it's just like with Cole's matches, bro. Like the crowds just they don't get behind him enough as a babyface. They don't rally up behind him. They're not invested in him as a babyface. They don't care. And in all these matches, they just sit there, just chilling, watching the babyface get beat up. That's not normal, bro. That's really that's not how storylines in wrestling are meant to work and go, you know. And just kind of like as a booker or I guess if the talent's involved, if creatively involved. Like I know like MJF is obviously involved in like, all the storylines he's involved in, but he's away at the moment, so I don't know how hands-on he's been. But it's like you can't just like stick your head down and just like plow ahead when like the babyface has just got like no motion at the moment, you know. And the crowd just like sits there as he's getting beat up. No one cares. The loudest the crowd is in this whole match is when Takeshita does cool shit like he does in fucking all his matches, you know. They actually started to get behind Buddy in the Buddy match. The Malachi match was just dead. Like it was just, I don't know. It's just not. Well, I do know it's not good. I know it's not good. It's not good at all. As a match, like I said, Takeshita did a lot of cool shit. So it's like there's quite a high floor on what a Takeshita match, how bad a Takeshita match can be, you know. And that's not to say that Cole was awful and falling over himself and tripping up and shit. But he's like, again, his matches and his performances in these matches he's not interesting whatsoever. So it's obviously it's unfortunate, you know, because like Cole was one of the most like popular high baby faces in the United States at one point, you know, when he came in. But yeah, different time, brother. It's 2024 now, and the motion is not there. And yeah, and he lost this match against Takeshita. Takeshita used MJF's Dynamite Diamond ring, so Cole was like cheated out. What a dumb
fucking finish that was.
He hit him with the ring. Cole was knocked out. Takeshita makes the pin 1, 2, 3.
Oh, we not losing. We not losing clean, actually.
Brother, it is 2024. No one gives a fuck if Adam Cole takes a clean loss.
We not losing.
Especially against someone who is a champion and is Takeshita. He did the G1 this year. He should be able to beat people like Adam Cole clean. So dumb. The match wasn't even that bad, but I fucking hated the finish, so the match was bad.
You got the ring, you might as well use it. Fuck it, why not? But yes, I do agree. Probably should just kill him in 5 minutes, personally. But hey,
I could have taken it not have been a squash if they had just booked a clean finish.
Because Adam Cole is not getting squashed. It is what it is.
I don't.
I'm going full Dave Meltzer here, where I'm just saying, I'm just being very matter of fact. It's like, well, that's what they want to do.
That's what
they
they
did.
float with AEW a
It's
lot of the
so
time now.
dumb.
You know.
What to do? Fuck
He
it.
pinned fucking Kenny Omega clean, but he's not allowed to pin Adam Cole clean. So fucking dumb.
New year, new soup. He got a belt. Fuck it. We roll.
No, I'm angry.
We
I'm mad.
The good
don't
thing is
lose
though,
sleep.
Charlie. Like I said a few minutes ago, we're getting a Roddy singles match with MJF.
Yeah.
So that's locked
That
in
means the
now.
fucking
Cole obviously
story's gonna
didn't win
keep
his
going.
3 matches in a row,
Mm.
so he's not getting his match with MJF at Full Gear. Roddy is.
No, he's
though.
gonna get it at World's End. I don't
told
want
you
to.
that.
I'm so over it.
Well, you're gonna get it in your
MJF's record at World's End is gonna look crazy. He's
Bro, no, MJF
it's gonna
should
be
beat
looking
Adam Cole.
crazy.
I don't care.
Bro, here's
Cole
only
shouldn't
one
win
thing
this
to say.
feud. I'm sorry, he shouldn't.
Always going to.
Oh
and
no,
you'll
100%.
like it.
No, 100% should not be winning this feud. It shouldn't even be thought about at this point. Like, even if you was thinking about it, you need to change direction after these last 3 matches that he's had. Not because
We need to go
again,
back to the storyboard with Adam Cole.
Adam Cole is
Yeah,
the
look-
definition of what happens when people like you. Like it's very clear he's lost like several steps, several parts of his game that was working like 4 years ago. We saw the matches on Twitch with Rob. Like he looked like a whole different man. He don't like
A
it now. He looked like fucking
literal whole different man. Like a
on
literal
everything.
different person. But
He 6-packless, he girlfriendless, he lack of explosiveness is not there anymore. People don't fuck with him like that, like they used to. Down Cold Babies ain't bang like they used to, bro. They had to smoke and mirrors just to get a pop out of it. He's doing farm exchanges with Takeshita, where it's like, bro, you are not a heavyweight. That's not
so
you.
Unbelievable.
You should die.
So unbelievable.
You really should die in that ring trying to go band for band with Soup. He should have hit a bastard driver, the wheelbarrow German, Larry. That should have been 1, 2, 3 to me personally. But hey, MJF gave the family the ring. I guess he wanted to use the ring.
Kickout's got aura. Aw.
Stop.
Yeah, 4 years ago, my nigga.
Hate it.
Kickout still got aura.
Kickout's on
Makes me angry. I'm upset.
But yeah.
No, and I like Adam Cole. That's the big issue about this. I genuinely liked Adam Cole a lot, but I've just been really pissed off since he came back.
Spades have to be called for a spade, bro. It is what it is. He ain't that no more.
He ain't him, as they say.
Whoever Charlie,
It's me,
Marcus,
Sage,
Rob,
not you.
what did he say? Just need, from a booking perspective, you just need to go back to the drawing board with Adam Cole and think about just like how can we get him real momentum again. Like I get why there is some people in AEW, even talent involved included, that want to like put a bow on this Cole MJF story, but it's like it wasn't particularly needed. No one was calling for it.
No one would have cared or been upset if they just said screw it.
Yeah, and they just need to rethink like the approach with Adam Cole, because like, again, like people like him. Like I think like all of us we like him. He's just like his form the past however long, you know. It's just not, you know, because he wasn't particularly great before his injury, was he? You know, he was very over and stuff. You know, he was doing very like he was successful would be the best way to say. He was finding success, but in terms of like his actual in-ring quality, like. Go back and watch the podcast, man. Look, I've not been a fan of Cole's in-ring work for fucking ages, bro.
At least he can move.
His whole time, I've not really enjoyed his in-ring work the whole time he's been in AEW. If I'm being brutally honest, I'll never forget when Joe Hallbutt fucking crashed out on like a late night grin stream after the. Remember the non-sanctioned Orange Cassidy match?
Oh, bro, yes. I remember this match very vividly. I watched that match in my student union.
Oh man, that fucking
unreal times.
Yeah, that made Joe have like a fucking mental breakdown.
I think I actually liked that match at the time. I dread to think watching it now going back to it. But...
The only thing I remember from that match is fucking Danhausen showing up in a fake t-shirt.
Oh my god, that match is horrible. That match is
no.
horrible.
I might have to go back and rewatch that. Hello, Chris.
Chris, what's that, boy?
Always worried when Chris is.
Adam Cole good. We not doing that, y'all. We not doing that.
We are doing that.
No. Speaking of going back to the drawing board with Adam Cole, can we please let the Undisputed Era die? Because I'm so.
No.
I just don't need it ran back again. Kyle O'Reilly was doing fine doing his stuff with the conglomeration. Why are we doing this shit again?
We need
This is
the
half the issue though.
armband.
It's gonna hold Adam Cole back.
Nigga,
Just running back these storylines is not gonna help Adam Cole at this point in his career. He needs something fresh and good, and it's not. None of it's good.
Charlie, let me ask you a question.
Nigga, fuck your conglomeration. Nigga, it's bigger undisputed era.
No,
we bring it back. We bring it back to armbands and everything. We bring it back to armbands.
I'm not standing for this bullshit.
And I'm buying 8 of them bitches too. I'm buying 8.
Rob.
9 of them.
Yeah, you're gonna be the only person fucking buying them, bro. I'm so sick of this bullshit.
Shock the system, baby.
What was the undisputed thing? What was the undisputed era thing? It was like that. What was it, bro?
I don't even.
Shock.
Yeah.
It's probably something like that.
Yeah. Hey.
No, I got it the wrong way around. No, I can't do it because
dead ass nigga. We
real shit.
Bring back Bob Fish.
We back.
Hey.
Do not bring back Bobby Fish. I will genuinely stop.
Yo.
I will not be doing the reviews.
You know what?
I will be out of here.
That's cool. So let me ask you one thing, Chuck. Who wants to have Cole fight for his life in singles or fight for his life in trios? He's on the Malachi plan from now on.
Bro, but why has it got to be at the... I don't want to see NXT fucking runs over and over again.
I ain't say I'm a big fan of it, but given the options we got here...
Why just...
Who you going to feud with? Who you going to feud with?
I don't know, Marcus. That's not my job. I'm not the booker.
Well, you gave a lot of theories on here, so you guys have something planned out.
I don't know how to save Adam Cole's career at this point. What the fuck do you want from me?
Because there's no saving it. We putting them in the trios or something. I don't fucking know.
Okay, put him in the trios. Why have we got to rerun the same shit that we've already seen in 3 other different companies? I don't want to see it on AEW TV. Every time they rerun Fed shit, it's never fucking good.
I ain't saying it was good either, but give me
half my point.
Rob.
Have him find some other friends. Oh my god. Okay. I'm sorry.
He ain't got friends.
Rob, I need you to tell the people, and Charlie specifically, what it comes with right now.
It comes with boom, nigga. What?
Yeah.
What? Boom, nigga. What? You're like Randy Orton said on Twitch. Boom, nigga. What?
So this is my last Dynamite review. I'm out of here from next week onwards. Like,
I
ain't coming back.
When I'm on Twitch and they throw up that nigga, I'll be so.
Hey, we get big records.
It's so over. I'm so over it, bro.
Hey man, thanks all those thanks for the memories.
Undisputed era forever.
Yo.
No,
we never going back. Okay. Kyle's air guitar. He comes with air guitar title. Charlie's just gonna have to cry. I'm afraid.
Yo, that's so
Bro, Kyle O'Reilly's my boy. I don't want him stuck in a fucking faction again.
When they make their first entrance, oh my god, that Roddy and Kyle tag team.
But Roddy tag team, right? I think my problem is just Adam Cole. My issue is genuinely just Adam Cole. I'm so sorry to the man. I can't do it no more.
Okay. Let's
Can we move on? Before I actually cry.
That's fun. I'm enjoying this. I can't lie.
Well, I guess to touch on the undisputed.
I love you, Adam Cole. You are the leader.
Well, actually, no. The Callis family all tried to jump Roddy after the match, didn't they? And then Ricochet came out and attacked Takeshita on the ramp. And then Cole and Roddy tried to shake hands with Kyle, and Cole was like, "Nah, bro."
Kyle was like, Cole tried to shake Roddy and Rod said, Kylie said, "Wait, what?" Kyle said, "Yo, go fuck
Kylie."
I don't know what. Yeah.
We got fighting on the air now? That's what's going on?
Yeah, I'm cooked. Yo, Kyle said, yo, go fuck yourself, bro. And I don't even remember why he said go fuck yourself, because the last time they were on TV, weren't they cool? Like, weren't they pals? The last time they were
I
on
can't
TV?
This was like
remember what
7
was.
years ago, bro. Like, Carl's got his own
I'm
shit.
about to say, like, this would be literally lore from 2021 because the last
Yes,
time they were on
bro.
TV together in AEW, they were friends. So I don't understand what that is.
2022.
Yeah.
Okay. Renee was backstage with the Hurt Syndicate. This was just a quick one.
Shout out
Bobby
to Hurt
MVP did his thing.
Yeah, niggas.
Good promo as always. Bobby Lashley said he's going to make an example out of Swerve. Okay.
Did you guys
next-
notice that Ricochet wore a gold tie?
Hey man, I didn't say I noticed it, but I seen some things. We'll
Hashtag
test
the
it.
research, you know.
We'll test
And
it.
he was suited and booted.
Hey,
He
man.
always has. He always
Good
has that shit
influence,
on
you know?
stuff out here.
Those Hurt Syndicate, they're good men, you know. They're good men,
are.
good influences.
Good, respectable
you
men.
know,
MVP
exactly.
a real nigga too, man. He got that white devil out of there and said, "I'm cutting this promo. You ain't cutting the black man off."
He's a bit probably. He's one of the best around. But okay. So next up, John Moxley seizes the superstation allegedly.
We fucking
Apparently, this is the latest in the John Moxley takeovers that have been advertised and graphicked and everything, and have just basically been a very normal wrestling segment. Okay, so it starts off with JD Drake getting thrown out of a tunnel, one of the entrance tunnels, and I think it's Claudio and Yuta, they're beating shit out of him with a chair, and then Mox's music hits. Mox comes to the ring and he cuts a promo on Orange Cassidy. He said Chuck Taylor's drinking his food for a straw. And he basically just said, like, yo, he's drinking his food for a straw because you couldn't save him. You can't save AEW. I'm gonna make an example out of you. Blah blah blah. You know, very mean spirited. It was a good promo. Max's promos, his delivery and everything. He's been great recently. Orange's theme hits. He comes to the top of the ramp and he cuts a promo about like because one of the things Max said was like he's gonna have the opportunity of his life at Full Gate, and Orange Cassidy is like, yeah, you're right, because the belt symbolizes X, Y, and Z. And basically, what Orange Cassidy wanted to do is he wanted to pick up Wheeler Yuta. There's something about the trailer. I don't know if you've noticed this, but there's something about the way that Orange Cassidy says Wheeler Yuta. Like, it almost feels like he's
spiteful.
It feels condescending as fuck the way he says like Wheeler Yuta. Like, I don't know.
I mean, yeah, good on him. I'd still be bitter too.
Little nigga.
Yeah,
Chuck taught you that move. Don't do that seatbelt no more. Chuck taught you that.
Wheeler Yuta.
Orange, he just kind of wanted to kind of like chip away at Wheeler Yuta again. And basically, this ain't you. You just want to be a pawn. Blah,
what Wheeler say? Wheeler said, I'm not a pawn, I'm not a pawn caller. He said, shut up, nigga.
Yes, daddy.
Shut up. Nigga. Yeah, that nigga said, you know what that nigga said? You know, he said, shut up. The nigga said, my fault,
bro. He's done that a couple times, you know, Claudia, where like Wheeler Yuta will be like, and it'll be exactly like it was last night. Like, it won't be a thing that's like super like focused on, and like, you know, it'll be like as the camera's about to cut away or something, you know. But like Wheeler Yuta will be like yapping or something, and Claudia will be the one to like drag him away or put his arm there or push him, and like, you know, very like dismissive with him, you know. So I don't know how intentional that is, but there's definitely something there with like Claudio and Yuta. So
Indeed.
We'll see if it actually develops into anything later down the line. I don't think it'll be anytime soon, but later down the line.
It'll probably be how they lose the trios belts if and when they ever defend them.
But it's very subtle the way that they do it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite good. So yeah, so next week we get in Orange versus Yuta.
Darby Claudio.
Darby
Claudio, and obviously I'm trying to think. Like, how did all the chaos just fucking erupt in the end, and we get like Darby jumping from the balcony, and it all like erupts and all like brawl into the outside.
Yeah, they were scrapping them. They were leaving through the crowd as they often do, and then Darby just jumped out of the crowd And then they scrapped to the outside, and Claudio swung him into the fucking grate thing, like because he jumped into the back of the van.
Yeah, he tried to hop out on him too.
Yeah,
he got Claudio out the wheel. They fight, and Claudio says, "Fuck you! I'm just gonna swing you to the garage."
Yeah, I will say when that theme hit and they walk out and they look all deadly and shit like that. Yo, Death Riders do got aura. There might be some white supremacists in training, but they do got aura. They do. They do got aura.
Nigga, British appears from dope.
I never seen that. I ain't seen a nigga get shut up like that in a minute, Marcus. Yeah, that nigga said, yo, I'm not a point. He said, shut up, nigga. Shut up.
Said, shut up, bitch. My fault, daddy.
Bro, and then I hope somebody bring up to that nigga Wheeler that they was about to leave that nigga there.
But that was literally what I was about to bring up. So that's another thing with Wheeler Yuta, like another another layer that they're adding with like Wheeler Yuta and the Death Riders, where it's like the Death Riders went to drive off without Wheeler Yuta in the truck, and it's like the commentary literally said like 2 or 3 times, like, "Oh, there's no Wheeler," or da da da. Like, so it was very blatantly obvious that they were trying to do.
Moxley was like, look to the camera, dead in his face. He got Yuta right next to him, saying, "Nigga, fuck loyalty. Y'all niggas like friends." He a soldier in my command. Do what the fuck I tell him to do. I tell him jump. He say how high. I tell him to do a Busaiku knee. I say to who? Let me get him. That's what it is. I'm gonna leave his ass right there. And he gonna walk to the hotel. He walking to catering. He walking to his plane. Fucking Wheeler Yuta.
And the thing about it is, bro, my issue with the John Moxley season, the Superstation thing, I feel like it should be, and Mox probably was like, that's too WWE. But bro, like, I don't care. Like, bro, you should when you say somebody's taking over the Superstation, like, perfect example, 10 years ago or 15 years ago, when the Main Event Mafia took over, nigga, the Main Event Mafia took over, nigga. That was their show. That whole shit was their show. Yo, they had their own ring announcers, their own commentators, nigga. They took over. Bro, I don't give a fuck about what you might think, bro. Because when you want to make this a super serious stable that's like crazy and everybody should fear them, I should literally feel like, yo, somebody's might die in this arena with the Death Riders around. The only people this should not take place with is like Swerve, the main eventers, the Hurt Syndicate. Like, you keep those people like protected, but like the mid carders, lower mid carders, the enhancement talents and the jobbers, like, they got to get cooked, bro. I'm sorry, leave some niggas bloody. Y'all got to leave some niggas bloody, bro.
Yeah, these niggas bloody. Like, take some inspiration from like,
bro, because I'm tired of you doing all this at the beginning of the show. You cutting your promo in the back of the truck. Now I could really kill a nigga backstage if I wanted to, but I'm not gonna do it because then I go to jail.
Do I say it?
Like, I don't care. Like, I don't give a fuck, bro. At that point, you keep doing it over and over and over. You're not doing shit. I don't give a fuck, bro. You gotta beat some people up.
Like, the actual segments in a vacuum are good. The promos are good. It's just, I enjoy this, but I want it to be more than what it is so far. Like, if you talking about I'm gonna kill somebody backstage, we taking this bitch over. Like, it don't even gotta be that WWE shit. He probably be talking about his head because he's gonna fucking melt. But anyway, take inspiration from like. Right?
Oh, go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was like, take inspiration from like early Bullet Club stuff that what Devin and the boys were doing backstage to people. Like, they was literally bullying like the ring announcers. They was bullying the Japanese commentators. They was bullying everybody. It was putting bags over niggas' heads backstage. Like, you've done that to the dancers of the world. Just go kill people. I don't care. Yeah. It doesn't have to be your own canned segment at the 9 o'clock hour. Do it throughout the show incrementally, and then it all builds up to a head. And you can still do the whole baby faces chase you out the building stuff that they ended up doing anyway. Actually make it build up to something, and then make it be more inclusive. You can maybe have some cameos from other people that are like actual serious acts on the show and be like, don't bring that shit to me. That ain't my problem. Like, give them their thoughts on this type of shit, because it is a company-wide feud that's going on. Right. Encompass people. Encompass the company.
100%. I think it's just yeah, I agree with all the points you guys have made, to be honest. It's just one of those things where it's like the actual promos have been good, but they have just been kind of like
in a vacuum.
Some of the angles have been good, and I think they've done like a good job of kind of like making it feel like alive and stuff. Like, for for example, like when Darby died from the balcony and they're like all like brawling different directions. And it's like this is going on over there, this is going on there, and it feels like alive, you know. When they took over Collision and just beat the shit out of like Dark Order and all the jobbers, like it felt alive and stuff. But I do think like to the point you guys make, like, yeah, it can be a lot more like they can do stuff that's like a lot grander. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They can like really, they don't have to just like beat up a few jobbers in the ring or whatever the fuck, or hit JD Drake with a chair. Like you can, like they should be running wild. Then, in terms of like the way that they're advertising it, they need to chill out with how they're advertising it if they're not going to deliver what the wrestling fan would assume the segment's going to be. Because when the wrestling fan sees John Moxley seizes the superstation, I'm expecting him to like drag Tony Khan out of his fucking chair in Gorilla and shit. Do you know what I mean? Like I want to, and all the shit that you guys were just talking about.
Beat up
like,
Shibata, fuck it.
That's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying, no, bro. Like if you're gonna do that, like
people should be scared to
just
walk around backstage. Like.
exactly.
Bro, like imagine, like,
well,
imagine they're out in the bro, Monty, like imagine,
you know,
bro, imagine Monty, they're out in the ring and Ospreay's like, yeah, Tony is gonna get a little bit crazy. You might as well go sit at the commentary. And John Mox said, "Nigga, I wish you would go sit at that commentary table. Don't get up. It's my commentary table now."
Literally, bro. Just put Claudio on commentary because you can, because we're the Death Riders and we own this fucking company now. Do you know what I mean? Like that's the sort of shit like Rob said hilariously, like the main event mafia, like they would literally take over the whole show. NWO did Sold Out, do you know what I mean? Like there's loads of other examples of just like these widespread takeovers, do you know what I mean, of a company.
Hell, even the Buck stuff early
levels,
on, they did a better job of this because like they had their own fucking entrance view. Like they did the whole entrance card for Dynamite. They just made their own. They were actually all over the show doing things. I mean, it could be at your liking, could be not, but they were actively doing those things. Like their guys don't have to go to like that extreme, but they could actually just beat niggas up the minute they show up on screen. They could, take over commentary, beat up Shivani. Involve Nigel in this because you can involve him in it some way because of the Danielson connection down the line. But you can do a lot.
Yeah, and
if Marina's moving around with these guys and they have as much power as they have, why is she not beating the shit out of every woman in that building?
Yeah, the Marina stuff and her like lack of like the way she hasn't been mixed in with the other women is getting like super like it'd been getting weird for a while, but it's like super weird at this point now that like no woman's gonna try and test her. Like it's stupid.
But I don't care like about her in-ring quality necessarily when it comes to this storyline, but the fact that no women are like getting involved in the story just separates the division again in a way that is not good on the TV. So
yeah,
it would instantly elevate the women's division if they were involved in this storyline.
Hell, even with
Willow Nightingale is literally in the conglomeration, which is the main fucking faction that's involved in this. Granted, she's injured, I know that, but there's other women that they can involve in this. It's very dumb.
Like, even with her wrestling ability being what it is, like you don't even have to be a match; it has to be a fucking fight. Who cares?
Yeah, it just needs to just someone in the angles, bro.
Like, that Brit match and Brit Penelope match last night, she should have just gone and beat the shit out of them because why is this getting TV time? Like, it's dumb.
Yeah, it's just and again, like with this story as a whole, again, like I like the story. I am invested in it. I think it's working in terms of getting some of the baby faces over. Like the example I use of Orange Cassidy, the fans, yeah, he was over anyway, but the fans are definitely getting behind him to take down Mox, and I think that'll bleed on to Darby and the other main characters in this feud as it goes on. So I do think they are finding some success, and I do think they've shown like glimpses of kind of a lot of the things that we spoke about that we want from this feud, but they just need to swing bigger, man. They just need to swing bigger. That is kind of, I think, what they need to do. As
it's a story that so far is like a solid, rock solid B, but could be like an A+ if you just swing for home runs and not go for your solid singles all the time. Like it's all encompassing. Actually, treat it like that at times and more consistently.
Just I want to say, I don't know, bro. Like, Mark should fucking hog tie someone, bro. Like, what the fuck? You know, like, we need like someone needs to like go missing. You know, someone's contracts up, like someone whose contracts up. Like, why can't like Mark just like kill him? Like, literally.
Imagine killing Ricky Starks. I would pop huge. You murder Ricky Starks and murder like Malachi Black.
actually imagine like, okay, Ricky, like imagine like they did it like really like on Tony Khan as well. Like you bring Ricky Starks back for like a month and you build him up as a baby face. Like the fans start to like him. You let him cut a couple fired up promos and shit where he shouts a lot and the crowd like pops for him and shit. You know, like he's on this like he's on like a good trajectory. He's getting over and stuff, and like Mox just murders him. You know,
That'd be so
Mox puts a bag over his head, takes him into a closet, and he's never seen again. You know, like, it's just like
Yes.
Dead ass, bro.
Kidnap niggas, bro.
So yeah, just swing big, man, and they might do an angle that's fucking awful. But if they're swinging big and it's optimistic, I'd actually forgive them in this position. I'd say if they did something like dumb, like fucking Claudio drives a tank and fucking I don't know, like do you know what I mean? Like, it's like I don't know, you know, but like if they did something big and dumb, I'd forgive them in this position because I want them to swing really big. So yeah.
It's like if you're advertising a segment as a takeover, then I want you out in that ring and not letting anyone else wrestle until there is enough baby faces there to drive you up.
Just book a random.
They should not have been matches opening that show.
Just book a jobber match and just kill everyone immediately, and just don't leave the ring until like 9:30 until someone wants to actually come do something to you. Fuck it, who cares?
That's what I'm saying.
It's also shock the system on the bottom. Switch it back to the normal one. All right, moving on. I guess unless anyone's got anything else to add.
Really.
Yeah, I think we're good. All right, Learning Tree promo. Basically accepted the challenge off Ishii. Not much to say about that. Okay, Continental Classic starts in 2 weeks, people. Lock in. We've already did like Continental Classic conversation. We literally like fantasy booked the contestants, but yeah, 2 weeks time. I'm fired up. I think everyone's fired up. It was like one of the best parts of AEW's year last year. It really kind of.
It was a bright spot in a very dark period.
Yeah, exactly.
Boy, that shit was dark.
Yeah, man. So like,
I'm excited.
It's a great time of year. It's a lot of the G1 in New Japan. Like, if you're a fan of the promotion, you look forward to that part of the year because you get to see the wrestlers who are good in ring because you know the bookers know who people want to see in a round robin tournament. You know, and you just watch good wrestlers hoop in matches that actually mean something, that have consequences and reward. You know, it's very easy to follow. We can like. You get to look at the table and see who needs to beat who and shit. Like it's just a good time of year, you know. I'm fired up for it, man. I think even with him winning the international title, I'm still not against Takeshita winning this whole thing, you know. I swear.
I'll never be against Takeshita winning every belt in the fucking promotion, honestly.
Yes, Takeshita should just have all the belts. I'm very for this. Yeah, man. It feels like it's his to win this year. It would have to be an interesting enough story to circumvent Takeshita if they choose someone else. And I don't know who they could do that with, to be honest.
Who would they choose outside the case?
Yeah, who would be your favourites, do you think, at this point? We've obviously nobody announced for it. I think obviously Mark Briscoe ended up leaking it on a podcast accidentally a couple of weeks ago, so I think you'd be pretty safe in assuming.
That's really funny.
I mean,
that's really, really funny.
I think you're pretty safe assuming Briscoe will be in it. Okada will be in it. Obviously, Takeshita holding that belt makes it a little bit weird, but he might be in it. But let's just say Okada and Briscoe. I don't think Briscoe's going to win it. I don't think Okada's going to win it either. So, like, who are the other favourites at this point? Would you say? It's tough, isn't it?
Bias, obviously, but Hangman, he's got to be up there.
He'll definitely win it. He'll definitely be in it and go far, I believe.
Yeah, I think he'll go far, but I don't even know how much I believe in Hangman winning it, to be honest.
He won't win it, but he'll probably like have a really good run at the top of the block type shit. Where if he'll do very well, it'll reset him for 2025 because that's what they should use this tournament for other wrestlers that you want to do something with for the next year. Have them be really successful. Have them put on great matches. Have them score a lot of points in their blocks. Maybe get to the block finals or something like that. Hell, even get to the finals of the whole damn thing, and then it puts them on a hot streak to go into 2025. Like, okay, we saw this guy on TV win a bunch, have killer matches on TV a bunch. Now it's a new year, everything's reset. Time to get the ball rolling with him.
Yeah.
Like Hangman should be one of those guys that earmarked for that.
Yes.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I think Hangman's a good show. I don't even think it's that biased from you either, Charlie. When you look at kind of like the positioning of people, I think when you look at the positioning of people, I think Hangman and Jay White are actually both in contention. More so Hangman for obvious reasons.
I'm so scared to go.
But obviously, because Jay White's the guy that's feuding him, and it does feel like they actually are giving him like an actual chance in AEW now. You know, like they're giving him like actual stories and wins and stuff. Maybe if not Bob Lash just fucking won it. Yeah,
bro. If Bob Lash is if he's in it, then he's the easy pick because I don't think he should lose.
Yes, Bob Lash.
Shit. I don't think Ospreay's as obvious as a pick as people think. I don't think Ospreay's winning the C2 this year.
No.
You know what I think makes it fucking awkward from a booking perspective, and even like us as fans trying to fantasy book it, it's like it's so much easier when it's a trophy and not an actual title belt.
Yeah.
You know?
They should just scrap the belt.
Because it's like I'm thinking it's like we say Hangman. It's like, is Hangman really going to be Continental Champion? Like, is that the role for Hangman Adam Page at this point? Like, I don't think it is.
No,
you know,
like some guy, like, he should be firmly in the world title picture. Like
exactly
for the notice. Continental title is fine for guys that you have plans for, but like aren't going to be in like the world title picture for the time being. Especially if you're not going to do a brand split right now. So like the Jay Whites of the world are perfect for that. Ospreay's if you want to keep him away from the world title for the minute, fine.
Yeah, that's not a bad shout to be fair. Now that I think about it.
Hell, I would throw Shibata in there because why the fuck not? I don't need to be a favorite or nothing, but just let him just kick people.
Low key, Shibata winning it would move me immensely. That would be so fucking real.
It would move me if AEW hadn't already like completely and utterly destroyed his aura. You know. Like if Shibata was still like,
bro, but if he did the C2, you know that he would get the
presence. That's what it
you know they'd end it with the Okada Shibata rematch.
Yeah, 100%. Like I said, like with AEW, mate, it's like when he was gone for those years, you know, and like any sort of like hint, like Shibata had like this aura, the legend of Shibata, you know. It's like, man, the wrestler, you know, like he had like a real aura. Like it's a word that gets thrown around a lot, but I'm like genuinely like just he had like this you know, this aura around his name and the legend of what Shibata was and his style and everything. And then he comes back and he has like his Tokyo Dome match where he fucking goes off script, brother, you know. And then obviously he's like,
he'll only go out there and wrestle. And he was like, well, what if I did a forearm?
Hey man, I know New Japan is still pissed at him for that, but who cares? This shit was gas.
Yeah, it's one of the beast things that happened that year, 100%. But like, okay, then like you know, he comes to AEW and it's like at first it's like, oh my god, Shibata, oh my god, his theme music, you know what I mean? It's like, oh my god, as if he's gracing us with his presence, you know. And now it's just like he's just like a fucking other guy, bro.
It's part of the show.
Like, I think it's brutal because like I love Shibata and I love that kind of aura he had around him, you know, of like the almost a mystique, you know, and almost a like, you know, just like that reputation of like the wrestler, you know, and like, and I just think that AEW have like completely like shattered that, like, from just like how like, you know, how like willy nilly they've just kind of like used him, and he's just kind of been just like used as like just like a guy on the shows to like have a decent match, and it's like there's just no like. There's no gravity to anything that he does in AEW, and it's a shame because it's Shibata, bro. Like he's one of the coolest wrestlers ever. Like he's
it would
awesome.
be great. It would be awesome. New Japan didn't hate him right now, and like you know, in Japan in general, like had money. It's getting better right now. Honestly, I get a Triple Crown like today. also real shit.
Him versus Davey Boy.
I will be seated for that,
brother.
Davey Boy, good. I'm sorry.
He'd be going 4.5 on it.
Hey man, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I watched that match with Ibu, bro. That nigga was hooping. I'm sorry.
The Davey Boy Smith Jr. match.
Yeah.
Oh man, I might have to watch that on Discord. Not on Discord, on Twitch then.
That nigga did a tiger suplex, bro, with a full on bridge.
I'll see.
I like Davey Boy. I think he looked unfortunate a couple times in recent years on some of the indie dates that I've seen him on, but to see him win the Triple Crown and get good reviews, and you know what I mean, like I watched that match as well. Like it's a good match, man. It's they do the thing. They have like a big heavyweight, you know, like world title match, you know. But yeah, Big Davey Boy versus Shibata. Book it.
Fuck it.
What tangent?
All right. Speaking of the Triple Crown, Britt Baker versus Penelope Ford. This was a match that just kind of happened. It went about 8 minutes 56 seconds. 8 minutes 56 seconds. Britt Baker versus Penelope Ford. It didn't really serve much purpose, to be honest with you. And obviously, I guess the point of the whole 10-minute segment of the show was to do the Serena Deeb fucking coming to the top of the ramp, which also served no purpose really, other than telling us that these two are going to feud, but we're not going to give you a reason to give a fuck about it. But like, here it is. Like, that's what it felt like. You know, but Brit works in slow motion. A couple awkward moments, like when I think Penelope tried to hit a cutter or something.
Bro,
and it was unfortunate, you know. This is why, like, Brit should be wrestling with the way AEW is currently set up. Obviously, like, I can understand, like, Tony don't want to just put her on Ring of Honor to do a run there, even though I think it would pop us to see her, like, try and, like, sharpen her tools in Ring of Honor and, like, navigate
that wrestling sort of world. Bro. That should be fucking hilarious.
Exactly, you know.
I would not wish that on anybody.
But I do think they don't do the house shows anymore, but, like, obviously, Tony still believes like there's something there with Brit, you know. Otherwise, she just wouldn't be on TV at all, would she? She needs to be in like dark matches and shit, bro. She needs to get up to speed.
She should be on.
Britt Baker's never been good in ring, but her best work has always been when she's been able to get into a flow of consistency, you know. So if she just worked it, I'll just book her for dark matches, like literally like twice a week is what I would be on. Right,
those Hypo Select reports would be fucking hilarious if they ever do that. I'm leaving it at that.
Bro, I couldn't care less. Get good or get gone. I'm so bored of her.
Exactly, bro. Get my shiny teeth at me with a sling blade the fuck out of my company. Let her. I don't know if y'all did this in UK, but when y'all was kids in the dentist office, y'all ever had those like bubblegum flavor like toothpaste that they would give you on those little baggies and whatnot? Yes. Yeah. Have her do that to some unfortunate 10-year-old that she had to give a root canal to and get her the fuck on.
Now, Britt Baker, they need to figure something out there, because just throwing her on TV because you believe she's a star for 10 minutes when it actually has no purpose whatsoever and the match quality isn't good and the crowd isn't invested. Like, I won't go as far as to call it booking malpractice, but like, we're skating.
She's just ass. Ain't no malpractice about it. She just sucks.
No, I mean, I think for like the show overall, to put that on your show, you know, put that 10-minute segment, like not even talking about Brit as a fan, just to put that 10-minute segment that served very little purpose. It's just like, what are we doing here, you know?
Like, Britt Baker already moves like a DJ Screw mixtape, and putting her in there with Serena Deeb, who's a technical wrestler, who quite frankly I have not enjoyed in like 2 years. Brother, that's gonna be like that's a 2.2 on cage match I ever seen one, bro.
That match does suck. I'm not looking forward to that.
Who is it for?
Bro, it did low-key scare me that they had Brit wrestle Penelope the week after Jamie had wrestled Penelope, but it kind of feels like Jamie's going to be feuding with Julia Hart instead, and I'm just like, okay, I will take that over her feuding with Brit, because I don't want to see that shit. So.
Well, match is still going to be ass regardless. I don't like Julia Hart's a fucking wrestler either.
Oh, bro, no, but she has a sick entrance, so I'll take it, bro. I'll take that shit.
And you know what else you got here after that, Charlie? Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, man. And if to be fair, Chris Statlander made Julia Hart look so good that they thought she could have a TBS title run. I believe that Jamie Hayter could get that quality of match out of her, and it will be watchable. So
Yeah, but
That was a
what if,
mistake.
like, there's a good chance that Jamie's going to be looking at the lights, you know, and
nah.
I don't know.
I'm-
man.
I'm
They
so
love
certain she will.
Julia, bro. And like, if that's going to be her
That's
first
one.
big feud coming back, and they're going to do it like this, you know, then I could see Jamie looking at the lights, at least in the first match, anyway.
Well,
No, she's 100%.
Besides, bro, if they're trying to keep Jamie
Hello?
Fatal as long as humanly possible until the time is right, they're gonna do that.
I'll just put, you know, I'll just do the women's division. I'll
Yeah.
just be like, you
Jamie
know what?
should win the Continental Classic.
You don't need me in the AEW fucking writers room, bro, because I'll just like fucking rip everything up, you know. I'll just like rip up the whole women's division and be like, all right, so
They should-
Mercedes
they should-
Moné is a face now, and she's gonna be the world champion next week, and then Jamie Hayter, she's gonna fucking she's up next, you know. Like,
Oh, come on,
I'll
Monty.
just-
We need our Mercedes our post on the WrestlePurists Twitter, bro. We can't be having in the writers' room.
I don't know. I'm just struggling. It's like we go to the next segment now. It's Renee backstage with Mina Shirakawa, and it's like you build for 3 weeks, bro. Mina's coming back to AEW, and when she comes back to AEW, it's just a backstage fucking interview with Renee where she shakes her tits a bit with Harley Cameron, and it's like, brother. Okay, like the crowd popped a bit, and it's like we can all laugh and joke like, "Ah, this was beast, bro." But like, come on, man.
Was it?
You know,
Was
it's
it?
like, no, like, I mean, as in, like, obviously, like the fucking, you know, it's wrestling fans, Charlie. It's like people are gonna be, like,
Yes.
oh, this was awesome, actually, and like, make like do beats off it, and like, you know, this was art, bro, you know, and but like, bro, if we're being real, you know, I don't want to be like the party people, but like, what the fuck, man? Like, come
It's a
on,
little reductive.
you know.
I thought it was
Come on,
hilarious
bro.
and it moved on, but like in like a big picture thing, it's like, okay. I get the whole Harley Cameron thing and that she's just kind of funny and just does shit. You gotta be really careful with that if you're gonna have her as a part of your TV long
Very
for the long run.
careful.
Also, Mina too. Like Mina's whole thing, also you have to also be really careful with because you can mix and match and put two people like her and Harley together in a backstage segment, and it gets a little weird. And then you try to build to a match to it, it's like, okay, what we doing? So just American TV writers don't be American TV writers.
Yeah.
I'm just
Right.
watching Rob fucking.
I'm trying to like talk, but every time I try to talk, bro, like every time, bro, literally every time I try to talk, like my shit just like cuts and starts lagging. So I'm like, whatever, y'all just talk, I guess.
No
Never
offense,
mind.
right?
Y'all just talk.
making excuses for sleeping at his desk, you know. Anyway,
Doing his thing.
Oh no, I'm not sleeping.
anyway, Mina and Harley are apparently going to go tit for tit on, is it Saturday on Collision? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but-
So-
Yes.
I don't even think that
Saturday
match
night.
is going to be bad. It's just, you know,
It won't be. It's
Hey,
just
probably
like,
probably won't because like Harley Cameron's obviously she's game.
Great
I think she's proven that over this year. She's game
Mhm.
at the very least, the very worst. She's at least game, and you know she goes for it. And like Mina's quite good, man. Mina is quite
Yes.
good. So.
shout out Rev Pro's Women's Champion. It's really
Yes,
funny.
indeed.
It's very funny.
The pride of Great Britain, you know.
Yes,
We
the
will
pride
keep-
of
we'll
Great Rita Shirakawa.
You'll get her out of it.
So I can't lie to you people. At this point in the show, I'm like going through it, you know. At one point after the Britt Baker Penelope match, which was followed by Mina and Renee, like I was literally like laughing, like, bro, what the fuck are they doing with this show? Like, what is happening? Like, and then it all got I got brought back in. I could lock back in, you know. They did Swerve Strickland versus Leo Rush next.
Hell yeah.
I like this match. Cool showcase. Both just
I agree.
two guys that can do a lot of cool shit, you know. They were going band for band at one point, but in the end, Swerve is just, you know, he's too big, he's too powerful, he's too good, and he catches Leo Rush. I think he reverses a Poison Rana. Yeah, he reverses a Poison Rana, hits him with the big pressure. 1, 2, 3. Swerve gets the win, and then we'll get into the Hurt Syndicate bit after because I think this match kind of like deserves a little a little moment to itself. I don't even think it was like an amazing match or anything. It was just like a cool TV match. Do you know what I mean?
They work to their strengths and they maximize their minutes, and that makes a good TV match.
Yeah, man, it's good shit.
Do cool shit on TV sometimes with two guys who I like to watch.
Leo Rush is great. Swerve is fantastic. I'm glad that Leo's being used the way he is. No, it's okay.
I was gonna say, so like Swerve still amazes me because him being able to do the things he's able to do at the size he's gotten at, like he was a smaller guy. Like he's like 230 now, like chiseled like a fucking rock. He's still doing the fucking flip over the ropes when Leo tried to get out. I'm like, oh my god, like he's made out of fucking spring still. And then they go on band for band. You got poison ranas galore. They counter into the gym, into the fucking big pressure. I'm still calling JML driver. I'm sorry, it is what it is. that was a good. That was a cool little power scaling moment because like Leo, you tried it, you fought well, but this is the former AEW World Champion, brother. You ain't hitting that move a second time. It come with that damn JML. It come with big pressure. Whatever the fuck you want to call it. 1, 2, 3. We getting out of here.
Absolutely.
Fun little TV sprint. If this expands to like 15 minutes one day on a random collision of Dynamite, I'll be so locked in.
I'll be so with it. Yeah.
What we got, it was cool. It was more for the angle afterwards, but I liked it.
Shout out Leo Rush. Very happy for him that he's gotten back to the position he's in.
You know, definitely. I thought this was really good. And I thought it especially was a really good showcase for Leo. I'm glad Leo's been getting all these showcases because he kind of like he really deserves it. Like he was on the indies grinding for a long time when he really shouldn't have been. So yeah. Good job.
Hold on. So at the tapings for Collision tonight, we got Shelton Benjamin versus Commander.
Yeah, I saw.
Buddy. He better win with that fucking super kick, bro.
Yeah.
He popped up on my phone saying it's getting loads of good reviews. So, of course, it is, you know.
That's like one of the matches that we talked about last week or the week before that they should book. So
you are colliding.
All right, so
shout out Collision.
Good shit from Swerve and Leo. Like I said, nothing spectacular or anything, but just like a nice little 10-minute TV, you know. Okay, so I did a promo after kind of calling out the Hurt Syndicate and how they tried to make a name off him and stuff like that. He accidentally botched and called the city Stamford. Apparently this was like a really honest mistake as well because the Talent Hotel was in Stamford, not in Bridgeport. So like, so probably did legit think he was in Stamford somehow, or just like it just looks at a very honest fuck up from him. The crowd fully just like the hijacked the promo on them, and MVP started talking like, "This is Bridgeport. This is Bridgeport." It's just like, all right, bro, we get it. This was Bridgeport's like 10 minutes of fame, you know, fucking nobody city, you know, just
bro. I'll
really
say
nobody gives a fuck about y'all, bro.
No, I'll say it's like this. So, my grandparents come from New York. My mom's born in New York and shit, right? Lived in Rhode Island too. They've been to Connecticut a couple of times, bro. There's fucking nothing in Bridgeport. I don't care if it's the largest city in Connecticut. There's nothing there. It's shitty factories and whatever galore.
Hey, man,
I'd never heard of Bridgeport before last night. So
I'll say it like this. Connecticut's a funny place because it's like that's some of the richest zip codes in the entire country, surrounded by cities that are like dirt poor. And then New York's like right across the river. Like it's a really funky place to live. I'll put it at that.
Well, they the people there, like I said, they thought this was their little 15 minutes of fame. You know, they got to chant "This is Bridgeport," and as MVP started to start his promo was, like Swerve called Bobby Lashley. He was like, "Let's fight tonight." That was kind of the vibe he was going for. And they came out. Obviously, they were all in suits and shit. You know, so we're not getting no match tonight. You know, but Bob Lash looks like he's ready to. You know, he looks like he's ready to fucking throw hands. You know, he's slowly taking off the cufflinks. You get me? He's taking off the blazer. He's like, you know, he's undoing the tie. He's like, you know, he's doing that whole thing as just slowly going to the ramp. And MVP is doing his thing. He's cutting a great promo because that's all he knows how to do. And then eventually he's like, "Oh, you know what, Swerve? I've been trying to teach you this whole time about strength in numbers." And the one thing I will say, like, as a criticism of this angle, that it was like it's so painfully obvious what they were going to do as soon as fucking like Bobby and MVP came out without Shelton, but to the point even commentary pointed it out, like, oh, Shelton's here, like we know he's here, where is he? It's like, okay, he's gonna jump Swerve from behind, and it's like Swerve then falls for it, and it's just kind of like, all right, bro, like. But MVP cut a great promo. The Hurt Syndicate come off looking fucking cool and shit, you know. Swerve looked good in his match, cut a little promo after and stuff, so it wasn't anything egregious. But yeah, that's what happened. Shelton jumped Swerve from behind, then they all get in the ring, they're jumping him and shit. They grab Prince Nana. Fucking MVP has Prince Nana in it. Has Prince Nana fighting for his life because he's like strangling him with the cane. He's like,
he's the wacky thing with the cane. Someone needs to bleed.
And yeah, they just beat the mate Swerve. Watch as Prince Nana's getting fucking like choked out, and they put Swerve in the hurt lock and shit, and they fuck him up, bro. they fuck him
all
up.
types of niggas.
And Leo Rush just sat and watched. Rush just sat and watched.
They have like back at the corner with the camera wasn't completely focused on him. He just sitting in the cut like, hey man, I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Not my sex, not my monkeys. I'm not getting involved either.
Yeah. All right. So that was the angle after the match. Pretty good angle. Like I said, except for kind of like that little. I guess I'm kind of like splitting hairs a little bit. Well, not really, because it was so obvious. You know, it was just like, all right, Shelton's gonna jump Swerve from behind in 3, 2, 1. There he is. Like it
is what it is. Yeah.
Like, we watch enough wrestling to know exactly how this type of angles play out. Like everywhere.
I think actually this is a good to bring back a point that I brought up like 2 weeks ago. Swerve getting help in this feud. Because I think we was like 50-50, like maybe not, but like now that like MVP is fully going like, I'm trying to teach you about strength in numbers, boy, like, and all this shit, you know, it's like, is Swerve gonna link up with like, I don't know. You know what I thought would have been interesting? You know how like Nick Wayne fucking beat the shit out of AR Fox and like stapled his head the other week, like last week or whenever it was. It's like, obviously Swerve was there and Swerve's a babyface now, so it's like that was like that happening to AR Fox is Swerve's fault, you know, because it was his idea to fucking go and do all that shit, you know, when he was feuding with Darby. And like maybe you could like put AR Fox back with Swerve again and somewhat like someone else as well, but AR Fox and someone else. And it's like Swerve could have potentially like made a save for AR Fox like last week or something, you know.
I am a big proponent of AR Fox coming back into the fold because he's so talented. Get that man out the doghouse. It's been a year and a half. He's so good. And their pain on TV was really, really fun. I love the tags that they did. And AR Fox, honestly, bro, I wouldn't mind if he came out last night. Nigga is from Connecticut after all. Would have shut that fucking crowd up. I know that. I'm just saying.
Yeah, this was good shit though, man. Hurt Syndicate's probably, I'd say it's I think, you know what? Because the theme slaps that hard, I'm gonna put it at my number one above above like the Death Rider shit. I love the Death Rider shit because like I'm invested in like how this could potentially like get some like momentum going for the company again as a whole, creating a new top guy in Darby, like solidified top guy, world champ top guy. Then like just moving along, like a few people like Private Party, the tag champs now, you know, and like stuff like that. So like I am invested in that still. I haven't given up on that story like at all. It's just that like I said last week, bro, when I was fucking marking out like when the Hurt Syndicate are on my TV and they're all suited up and shit, like he just does something to my soul, you know. So like, it's
why have you on a suit to this podcast if you like them so much?
Listen, we'll do it next week, you know.
I'll do it.
We'll get Rob. I'll get Robin again. And, I've got a black suit, bro. I've got a black suit. Like we can do this bit, you know. Like,
suited and booted.
Anyway, good shit. Next up, the Jamie Hayter promo, which we slightly touched on. She just cuts kind of like a basic babyface promo. It was good. And she says that she's got her eyes on one thing, obviously alluding to a title, you would assume the AEW Women's World title, because that was the title that she never lost, But it's kind of literally as she finishes a sentence about got her eyes on one thing, promo cuts off and we get like another spooky Julia Hart vignette. It was well done. It was cool. It's like Julia Hart like waking up and she's got like all blood all over her, and then she gets like a phone call and it's like Brody King on the phone, like it's time to come home. And then you see that like she's on the phone, but the phone's not plugged in, and it's all spooky. And like, she goes and looks herself in the mirror, and it's all like flashing, and it's just, then like a hand comes out of the fucking wardrobe and hands her like the iconic hat, and like it was just like
it was so American Horror Story coded. I really liked it.
It is. It's very well produced, and I wish I could remember the lovely lady's name, because
I might have.
She has pointed it out a few times, because they've got someone different to work on these Julia Hart videos, and she's on Twitter like, I made this, and she's like really like proud of herself, and it is cool, But yeah, shout out to her, and it was Jamie Hayter and Julia Hart. We kind of already briefly spoke about what that feud could end up being like, but. Anyone got anything to add on the video package or Jamie's promo or anything like that?
I love the video packages a lot. Like, they've done a good job building up Julia coming back. Like, I have my opinions on her as a wrestler, but I will not deny AEW's done a very good job of making her a really cool part of their TV. And the TBS title run, I get why they did it, because she was getting over and she is a young wrestler that they took a chance on. That's cool. You should do those things as a promotion with people that are starting to build some cachet with the audience. I don't know. Like, this Julia Jamie thing, I think the match will be good because Jamie's awesome. And like, Julia's a good athlete. She's young. She'll get better with time.
She's very young.
Yeah, she's like 22, 23, whatever she is. Like, she's a baby.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got some faith in Julia. I haven't quite bought stocks at any point for her career, but I don't think she's gonna fall into obscurity,
No.
So yeah, Jeremy and Julia's coming up, we think. All right, so the main event was FTR.
It might have just been weird timing on the play of the video.
Nah. It's the Jamie fully like it cuts off.
Yeah,
like,
it fully just cuts off.
There's no way.
I could not find the name.
It is AEW, but like still. Okay, FTR versus House of Black. This was a qualifier for the 4-way. They're doing a 4-way at Full Gear. Yeah, they're doing a 4-way tag match for the titles at Full Gear. So this was a qualifier for that. And honestly, fair enough if you wasn't really expecting like the most electric match going into this, but I actually thought it was like really good. I think during the break, the House of Black Heat segment wasn't like particularly amazing or anything, but I think like especially like the last closing like 5 minutes, probably a little bit less than that. It all started when Malachi did like the moonsault off the post to the outside to Cash, and then Brody hits Dax with a powerbomb in the ring. I think at that point in the match, which is a few minutes from the end, the match fully just goes into top gear, and it's fucking awesome. Like Brody's going crazy, Malachi Black, God bless him. These are the performances that proper like endear a wrestler to me, where it's like he wasn't great in this. He was the 4th best wrestler in this tag match, right?
Yes.
But just like the sheer effort, do you know what I mean? Just, like, you could see him struggling to keep up. Do you know what I mean? Like, but he stuck in there and he made it to the end. And like when House of Black, spoiler alert, eventually win, fucking like the way like Malachi is like absolutely like he's destroyed by the time he gets into the ring.
Yeah,
he
he's
like, hobbles
so
into the
good.
ring.
Oh my god,
Dog.
yo, his back and knees are screaming, but he can't sell it because he just said he's not hurt. He's like, oh fuck.
And then, hey man,
those are the performances.
those pain reactors wasn't working, bro, for a couple more hours. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I said,
Pain
even though
reactors
he was
What are
probably
the
the
pain
fourth best
reactors
wrestler in this match,
It's time for the percolator.
he very much he endeared himself very much to me in this, just for pure effort and love for the game, you know. So
Very,
shout out
very
Malachi. Obviously FTR, you guys know that I fucking love FTR, and Brody King's fucking awesome. So
yeah.
I enjoyed this a lot. This was probably my match of the night as well, to be honest. So yeah, anything to add, fellas and Charlie?
Yeah, Charlie.
Right winners, because of they should be embracing this whole like new era of the tag division. So having Kings of the Black Throne go over FTR was a good decision here. Also, the finish was fucking awesome. Like Brody should finish more matches like that. It was really sick. No, I really, really enjoyed this. It was like a condensed version of the Collision main events that they used to do, and that's good because of they cut the bullshit. So I enjoyed it a lot more than those Collision main events. Yeah, I think that LFI should win on Saturday, and it should be an all new eras tag match at Full Gear to prove a point. And also, it makes more sense for Private Party to go over Acclaimed and FTR in singles matches to establish them as champions, rather than condensing that into a match like the one at Full Gear, in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, I especially like how, you know, the idea of doing like a four fresh, well, they're not fresh because they're not brand new tag teams, but I know what you mean, like the new era tag teams of leading AEW's tag division, you know. Yes. It's like FTR, Young Bucks, obviously Lucha Bros on TV at the moment, but like if they were and they weren't leaving for WWE, they would always like have their spot in the company. Yeah, that's not because of who they are, bro, and because of how good they are. It's like the actual focus and the actual direction of the title in the division needs to be with the names that Charlie's just listed, you know, or other new names like fucking whoever the fuck, you know, I don't know.
LFI should beat the Acclaimed, and Anthony Bowens and Max Caster should split up.
You're working to that.
In my
opinion. Looks like.
Yeah, listen, 100%. I've been over the Acclaim for a while, bro.
It's been like a year.
I've been over the Acclaim since like fucking, I don't know, like a month into the tag title.
They're very much an act where like they were so over, they just kind of did whatever the fuck they wanted to do, and that's kind of a dangerous thing with an act where you can book them to just do whatever because the crowd will just pop for it. After a while, the pop stopped after you realize things are doing something important. So
yeah, and after a while, it just became like, I think the Acclaim became like very like attitude era in the sense of like, yeah, obviously because the Sesame and the Billy Gunn and so like obviously there's those elements and stuff like that, like it's obvious, like, you know, Monday Night Wars sort of shit, you know, but in the sense of like the way the crowds would pop for him and shit as well, like it would almost feel like, you know, when like the Godfather would fucking come out and people would like, oh, it's the Godfather pop, but it's like no one actually gives a fuck about them wrestling and shit. You know what I mean? It's like they just pop because it's part of the show. Very much how like the Acclaimed coming out with Billy Gunn and Max doing his rap and Anthony Bowen's doing his thing when he comes to the when he's coming down as well, and then the Sesame Daddy ass. Like it was all like this routine that felt part of the show, but the crowd was there to go along for the ride for, you know, like. In that very, like I said, like a lot of the Attitude Era acts were, you know. The Godfather was obviously like a hilarious example because fucking Godfather in it. But like, you know, I was just trying to think of like a gimmicky Attitude Era act that was like actually over.
See, like it gets to a point where it's like, you have the tag team champions. Can y'all like be tag team champions? And then the raps got terrible. And then
the raps have always been terrible.
Yeah, these were entertaining at one point. Now it's just like, all right.
Max has to just stop trying to hide it. That's what it was.
Basically.
We getting lit, nigga. Like, what
They
are you
went-
talking about, bro?
They went more and more right wing as well.
Well, opinion
He's
on
like-
the
he's
That's what I'm saying. He's still trying to hide it.
dance.
He's like Trump is in office. Nancy Pelosi's a bitch.
Bro,
Nah,
if he was,
The
if
talent
the
meeting line
acclaim,
is what killed it. The talent meeting line, that one Dynamite where no one popped at all.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, bro,
bro,
you've gone way too online, bro.
some nasty business Max Caster was doing. You know, if the acclaim was still like a top push tag team and on TV every week, and he was able to get his shit off in his raps every week, like he 100% would have done like some weird like Kamala Harris line. Like, Jesus
Mhm.
Christ.
Oh my god.
He would have been
Remember those
so
Junior Hart
nasty.
bars that kept getting censored on Dark that one time? I was like, all right, bro.
He would have made a joke about the WWE ID things as well. Like, there's so much. He would just...
Yeah.
They can't
But, yeah.
ID me. Shut up.
But fuck all that though. The match rocked. I can't believe
match
it did. Because like one of the collision exclusive type of guys like the FTRs, the House of Blacks, like those dudes. Every time they come on Dynamite and they have matches, it just feels so awkward because they've gotten used to wrestling a certain way on Collision, and then try to bring it over to Dynamite, it just feels out of place and like so out of left field.
Mhm.
Here they condensed all the bullshit and left live at home and just beat the shit out of each other. Malachi doing flips, doing the fucking moonsault, doing fucking ranas.
Poison runners
After
and shit.
one of the
yeah.
worst Dynamite matches of all time the week before, and he does that. He's still not great, and he still obviously was just fighting for his fucking life. And the pain reactors were fucking turned off because of some stuff. You know, he was doing his thing. Brody's awesome. FTR, they worked hard. Dax got choked the fuck out. It was an excellent visual.
Mark Quinn pouring one out for Dax after the match was so
Yeah.
fucking good. That was such a good bit. So
Okay,
good.
Good shit.
I'm
Good
actually up for that full gear match now that we know that Kings of Black on it because Brody King's a fucking monster. Everyone here loves Private Party. The Outrunners are gonna get their pops in and call it a day and do cardio.
The Outrunners are going to
LFI.
take turns, and I will rejoice.
Yeah, and then
I can't.
LFI
It's too woke for me. You know, it's
I
just,
don't like the Outrunners.
I don't know what to think.
can't
about
do
that.
multi-mans, man. Tag or singles wrestlers. Like I just no, I can do. Obviously, like I'll watch it. Like I'm not gonna be like in pain watching it. You know, like fucking. It's just I will never ever see like a multi-person tag match on a pay-per-view card and be remotely fired up for it. It will never happen. Like it just won't happen. Like,
Because you
my hope
hate
for
Private
this.
Party.
My hope for this is that Private Party, you know, they set up challenges with this match. You know, like say the pin the Outrunners in this, then obviously it's like Kings of the Black Throne, and then challenge for the titles, and then LFI. Do you know what I mean? Then they'll challenge for the titles, and that'll eat up like a month
Those are nice
TV
TV
for Private
matches.
Party. You know what I mean?
And they
So,
should also heat up teams in the background like Brian Cage and Lance Archer. I think they should be doing some
100%.
heat them down the line. Heat them up, save that for like a couple months later or whatever. Have them be a team that just runs. There's like a brick wall that Private Party runs into. You can have a long-term feud with that. Save some other teams from down the line. If you want to do Kyle and fucking Roddy, if you ever bring them back together, sure. LFI.
you know who's going to beat
is a
them though?
one-on-one. Probably is.
You know who's going to beat them? Rob.
Who's going to be there?
You know who's going to beat them. You know who's going to beat them. Roddy and Kyle is going to beat
Oh
them.
my god!
We shocking the system.
Well, yeah, when we stand atop those niggas and we throw up that.
Bro, we are 2.5 hours into this podcast. Can we not do this?
Yeah, we gonna throw them bitches up. We gonna throw them bitches up. We gonna throw them bitches up, and we gonna be back, nigga. What? I'm telling y'all.
Bro, Roddy and Cole are a good tag team. I just don't want Adam Cole to be a fan. I'm not doing it again. I'm not. Tag team wrestling's good.
Look, we gonna stand around. We gonna stare at each other, and then we gonna do it just like the bloodline. One gonna go to one side, and they gonna do it, and then the other's gonna go to the other side, and they go throw it up, and then Adam's gonna go in the middle and be like,
Why is our live cat so NXT?
and we gonna be so.
All gonna put the armbands on.
Hey, Rob. We gonna say their full name?
Nigga, we gonna say their full name. The Undisputed Era, nigga.
How how sweet it must be to be the undisputed.
Oh my God, we're gonna be so back. We're gonna be so back.
Charlie, you can't cry in the live chat, you know. They're on our
I'm
side.
crying on screen. I'm crying a lot.
Yo,
I'm crying
that's,
over my brother.
Come on, we
Right.
celebrating you. This is your last stream. You said that
Yeah.
earlier, remember? We
Yeah, I'm
celebrating
not
you.
back next week. I'm leaving. I'm going home. I'm retiring.
Yeah.
November. We're gonna play November Rain for
We're
you. Don't
gonna
worry.
be back.
Hell yeah.
All right. So Dynamite was a show of ups and downs, as we said earlier on. You know, he had a couple good things on it. He had a few things that drove me a bit mad. But yeah, that was Dynamite. And that's most Dynamites, to be fair. But yeah.
Sure.
Okay, we got a few super chats and we'll get out of here.
Yeah, we've got 13 super chats.
Let's
A
go.
few, yeah. Ryan, $10 Canadian. Appreciate it as always. Honestly, you gotta have a women's blood and guts before you have a women's C2 and a women's casino gauntlet. That's just my opinion. Keep up the great work, WrestlePurists. Appreciate you, Ryan. And actually, I'm inclined to agree with you, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because like if you can, to the point I was making earlier about them not doing the C2, is like you can really build investment by doing a blood and guts feud, and then once you got the division to the place where you've done a successful blood and guts feud and match, it's like then you can be like, okay, we've actually got like something here now, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I agree, Ryan.
It's a lot easier to put 5 women in a cage in the division than it is to find like 12 to put in a round robin tournament right now that you're not going to crash out about like 3 picks in.
You can put Britt Baker in a blood and guts match as well because she'll just bleed, you know.
Yeah.
She's rooting out Triple H, bro. I won't ever want to see her wrestle one-on-one, but when it comes to plumbing, she'll do a little something.
Yeah, she's game as fuck when it comes to that. That's the weirdest thing, man. Like, she'll take a crazy bump, she'll fucking blade. Like, she's fucking game, you know. But
because you ain't gotta do no wrist locks. All you gotta do is hit a nigga with a Singapore cane. All you gotta do is hit a nigga with some tags. That's all you gotta do.
Wesley, $2, appreciate it. Any update on Malachi's contract? No one wants to even touch Malachi's like future.
I got you, bro.
Rob got
that
it.
nigga leaving.
He got
No, he's not leaving.
Nah. Bro, you better off trying to find the damn Coca-Cola secret formula than it is to get Malachi's contract details.
But yeah, Wesley, Malachi is a weird one because I'm sure, as you're already well aware of, whenever anyone tries to report anything on him, regardless of how...
No, I never said that. I never said
regardless of how true it is or how well sourced it is, whether it's Sean Ross Sapp or whether it's Dave, or even if like fucking like us and Ibu like wanted to put something out, it's just like he would probably like whatever it is, he would deny it. So it's like it's hard to actually know what the real truth is. But the belief is that there is a belief that his contract is up the end of this year, start of next year. But obviously he did that Instagram post the other day, bro, where he was just like, oh no, I've got time left and I'm not going anywhere, I'm not retiring, I'm not doing anything. So now people don't want to touch it. You know what I mean? But now people don't even want to like report on it or touch it because it's like I don't know. He's just like he's either full of shit or he's just really just I don't know. He's a weird one. Wesley again. Wesley again, $2. Where will Josh Alexander go when he leaves TNA? I think, especially if Bailey's going to AEW, I think he's almost a lock for NXT. To be honest,
NXT.
I ain't fine with that.
I think that'll be. Yeah, I think that'll be good for all involved as well. To be honest.
Oh my god, I'd watch another nigga. I'd watch 100 times wrestle 100 times weekly over Rich Holland. Another nigga I'd watch every week over Rich Holland.
And I think even like on the main roster, I think he's someone like I don't think he's gonna go up there and be fucking world heavyweight champion or anything. But I do think he could be a guy that can kind of just like be like a mid card worker. Do you know what I mean? Like just like working like good matches with other people, like with the rest of the mid card, few mid card title matches, maybe not necessarily reigns, but I do think I could see him like fitting onto the show better than Mike Bailey. Even though I do actually think Mike Bailey is a better in ring worker. But yeah, as a full package, I just think Alexander probably suits WWE more than Bailey.
They gonna walk up. They're gonna walk up with Ethan Page and and Josh Alexander will be, they're gonna be like, yo, I don't know what y'all got going on, but fix that bullshit. Whatever y'all got going on, fix that shit. It's time to make money.
Basically, yeah.
SMG $5 appreciated. Was at Dynamite last night. Put Roddy and Archer in the C2. Wouldn't complain.
Yes.
Yuzura Hart $2. Cole has quote leave the territory vibes on him.
Yes.
Yeah, like if it was another
Or he'd
era,
be a star
bro.
in NXT.
So I mean, if it was another era where you could like, you have your run in the one territory and you have your success and you put someone over and then you fuck off to another place and then, or you go to another place and you get really over, then you lose momentum and you think I need something fresh and I'm going to jump to somewhere else. It's like why Cody Rhodes always like his big thing he was saying when he jumped to WWE, like I just felt like it was time to leave the territory. And yeah, Cody's full of shit, but there is like truth to that statement,
Mark.
Sometimes it is just time. Like it's like I said, like we all like Adam Cole. It's just that like his form this year and just a few other factors just not working out for him. It's like if there was like a bunch of territories like there was in an era in yesteryear, then there was like maybe you could just like fucking go to Memphis, go to Memphis for 3 months, get over again, and then fucking go to Texas. Do you know what I mean? And you could do that, but that isn't really a viable option in this day and age, is it?
Yeah.
So it's the AEW themselves. Obviously, I'm sure they're paying him a nice bit of money, so I'm sure Tony is going to want to figure something out that works for him.
Or he's got like 7 years of fucking injury time he could have added to his contract as well. It's crazy.
We will not be doing that.
Please don't. God bless.
We getting 7. Oh my god, we getting 7 years out of the new era, nigga. What?
That's crazy.
I hate you.
Yo, don't get me started, nigga.
Short-term Spurs. To be honest, Undisputed Era is probably the best for Adam Cole. Can hide in a trio with Roddy and Kyle. Yeah.
Someone here said this, but
all...
someone wanted to be like, no.
Thoughts?
Kale, 20 pesos, appreciate as always. Collecting WrestlePurists and late night green crash outs like Infinity Stones.
It's what we do.
Oh, yeah, bro. That's the content.
What we do is a business. What we do is it's a movie, right? We make movies about telling a story about a sport. We don't do professional wrestling.
Anyway,
we'll
choose them $5. It does feel like when Vince would put the Shield back together to get Roman more over, it feels the same for Adam Cole. I actually kind of see where you're coming from with that one.
I get the vibes, yeah.
At least Roman could actually work at the time. Adam Cole just absolutely just cooked. Like that was really Vince's fault for Roman not being as over as he was at the time.
Yo say, $2. Orange Cassidy should win, then get his arm immediately. Nah, bro, we can't win.
Can't win.
No,
I love the way that it's trending. If it goes the way that I think it's gonna, is like great because like the crowd's getting behind him, the fans are getting behind him to take on Mox and potentially be the man to beat him. But that ain't gonna happen. They're gonna have a great match, and Mox is gonna fucking kill him. Like he's gonna send him off in an ambulance. Maybe not just Mox, probably like Claudio and Pac as well in the post-match beatdown. But like, I think Orange Cassidy is getting like murdered. At the end of this pay-per-view. So, yeah, I definitely wouldn't have him win. Then not to have him win, just to have him get murdered as well. He's even more counterproductive, brother. So, yeah. But either way, Black Yakuza 94 $5 appreciate. Yeah, my biggest peeve about AEW since last year is that they'll have these huge angles, but then the follow-up is terrible. It just makes me careless. Yeah, it's not great, brother. The then what with AEW has always been a problem, to be honest. Even going back to like Hangman's title win, it's just like his performances with the belt were great, and he had some great matches. But in terms of like focus and stuff, it fell. Of course, it was going to even slightly, but it fell so blatantly behind like basically everything CM Punk was doing. Like it was super blatant, whereas like, okay, understandable if you're doing like the big MJF CM Punk thing or whatever it was. It's like, okay, if that's going to be the number one, it needs to be like 1A, 1B, whereas like Hangman was clearly like levels below, even though he was world champ. So
they're thinking about juggling two things at once has always been an issue. Like since like the beginning of time with them.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan, $5 Canadian. Appreciate it again. I know this is AEW review, but Aaron Rourke was at WWE ID tonight at Wrestling Open. Yeah, I saw that. So
I don't know who
I'm
that
not. I don't have no comment, bro.
That's
Y'all
what's
got
up.
that.
Congratulations
I
to
got
him.
no
That's what's
comment,
up.
bro. Yo, who did that, bro? Yo, when I find out who did that, who sent that out there, I'm taking your ID pass away. You don't get the ID niggas no more.
Izora Hart, $5. Sometimes she's just too much, but Harley is clearly trying very hard and the effort is paying off. Doubling down on my stuff for 2025, she cares. Yeah, she seems to really like she's throwing herself into like the character stuff, definitely. Even like from an in-ring point of view, she's game, you know, and she can like not drown out there, you know, and yeah, I don't know if I don't know if I'd invest in stocks in her, but yeah, she's doing a thing, man. She's doing a thing. I respect it. And that's a sort of $5. I respect Julia Hart, but she interrupted Miss Hater from talking her gospel and putting the division back on track. So Julia Hart's bad, I guess.
Julia Hart is well.
Oh, come on, Marcus.
Julia Hart, huh?
Marcus has been chipping away at this Julia Hart bad take for about half an hour now.
Julia Hart, huh?
Listen, she's not great, but people like her. You know?
Y'all like horror movie Stevie Nicks? Y'all fuck with that?
Who's Wilches and $5? Whose deal is more unknown, Megan Bain or Malachi? I'd say Malachi. Like, okay, yeah, everyone knows he's signed to AEW, but like I said, the conversation around how long he's got left is fucking all over the place. Then there's option years, there's injury time, like it's just a fucking mess. Whereas Megan Bain is a free agent. I believe that's something that like everyone knows, but I think she's probably she's a free agent that's probably in negotiations or at least talking to both sides, you know. So Megan Bain's more of a wait and see, and Malachi's like no one knows and no one's probably ever gonna know until it happens, you know.
And then Malachi will do random shit where he'll just do stuff that if you watch wrestling for more than like 10 seconds, usually implies someone's about to exit the territory. He's did it like 3 or 4 times now. And then you automatically get FIFO reports like contract situation with Malachi Black, or he says something in an interview, and then immediately starts to backtrack and then crashes out on everybody. It's like, no, I didn't do that. I'm hurt. I'm not hurt. What are you talking about, brother? We know you're clutching your back, brother. We know you hurt. your knees are saying, bro, help me. I can't do this anymore. Stop.
Toxic masculinity, brother. You know.
Hey man,
going into the back, go hobble into the back. Like, yeah, I'm fine. You know, don't worry about me.
It's something toxic, all right.
Someone said wasn't Megan Bain signed at one point? Yeah, she was signed to a tiered deal with AEW. I think. I don't think she had a full-on AEW deal, but she did have some sort of deal with AEW. So, but she doesn't at the moment. But I think she will again eventually. If I had to pick out of the two big two of getting Megan Bain, I think AEW probably will. But I think she'd be a success in NXT as well. But yeah, she's in a good position, man. Like for someone without like I guess as far as we know, for someone that doesn't have a signed contract, she's in a very good position right now going into 2025. So
yeah.
We'll see.
Plus, she wasn't like crazy known unless you were like in New England Indies or whatever until she got like started, but she really upped her stock there. So she's in a good spot. She'll be a very heavily financially paid and financially compensated individual in this business.
Well, yeah, Megan Bain. I'm interested as well. I'm genuinely interested to see what happens with her because it has been like we get super chats, we get chats and stuff. We've been getting them all year, bro, about Megan Bain. You know, so you know, there is like a nice little section that are interested and ready to invest in her wherever she goes. You know, yeah, we'll see. AEW Dynamite, like I said, it had its ups and downs. We spent a lot of this show just talking shit. You know, I think it took us like an hour before we even started recapping the show, man. Yeah, Undisputed Era forever. What plug? Is there any plugs? I don't think there's any plugs. We're not doing.
I'm
anything this
going
weekend.
live.
Oh,
I'm going live as soon as this shit ends. So everybody, I'm about to put it in the chat right now. As soon as this shit ends. It should be in the chat in like 30 seconds if I'm not banned from chat on 3 different accounts. Oh brother. All right, I'm just drop it down here.
If you send it to me, I'll put it in the chat.
Yeah, I'll just send it to you.
Send it to me. Make it quick. And
Yes,
okay,
it'd be
so
hasty.
is anything happening this weekend? Is anything
No,
happening this weekend?
I'm going to wrestling shows, but that's nothing new. So
there you go.
I think
All right.
NXT deadline's not this weekend. Full Gear's next weekend. Chat, is there anything going on this weekend that like I will even remotely care about? Tyson versus Paul, Jones versus fucking Stipe. That's all MMA and boxing though, but that is like the big things this weekend, I guess. Okay, chat, get ready for the Rob Twitch link, which I'm gonna pin. Okay, that's been pinned.
Bang, nigga.
That's been pinned in the chat.
And I already know what my intro. And I already know what my intro is gonna be. Let's go.
I will not be there.
We will be there.
We're live.
We will be there.
I'll absolutely not be there because I just know it's going to be something Undisputed Era related. Also, I will be going to bed.
Oh
so.
hell yeah! Oh hell yeah!
You like sleep?
Yeah,
I do occasionally enjoy sleeping.
That's what's up.
All right, so we love you all. What else is there? There's not. I feel like I'm forgetting something. That's why I'm delaying. But fuck it. If I forgot, I forgot. So go to Rob's Twitch right now. Like and subscribe before you get there here. Subscribe to or follow Rob on Twitch, whatever thing it is at the moment for him. And yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for all the super chats. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us. And we'll see you on Worldwide on Monday. Hopefully Anna will be back as well. So everyone pray. Prayer circle for Anna's Worldwide return. We need that. All right. But yeah, thanks for watching, people. Peace.
Peace.